to we are in the building. It's Gooner Gang TV. Your boy Gooner Gang Dan. We are back. Also known as the boy our son YBK XM3. All the way to the stars and back. We're up top. You get me? I'm here with some bros and foes. My brothers from different mothers. Sorry, Narrow, the co-host, and CJ.
Come on,
there.
you done know the thing already.
Come on, man.
You
Yeah, make sure that we're on the top row. Yeah.
top of the tree, you get me?
Mr. Lewin, what you saying? Done know already.
And Mr. Lewin and the football genius in the building, and obviously you lot are pushing second, so I don't even want to hear no more of that title.
Third place, please. We're talking facts only. Facts only.
Not in the race.
Facts only. Facts only.
Say that. Shout out to the YouTube community. Anyone watching?
Shout out YouTube.
Remember,
come on, anyone
watching?
Big up Ricky. Big up all the man them in the WhatsApp group. Jay, Jiggamer, Striker, Keys, Pezza. Yeah. You done.
Pel, Smiz, Jigger,
Everyone,
Jimmy. Anyone in the chat, run up the likes, hit up the subscribe.
Yo, Congo, where you were?
Jay.
Back.
Oh, Jay. I don't know who wants to do the intro, because I mean on the last one I did say, I mean, sometimes he falls asleep. He has this tendency to go missing. Who wants to say something for Mr. Congo?
Boy,
mate.
I don't know, man. He's in a dark place right now, man. And yeah, I told him
It might be
in
in the
the
comments.
season.
It might be in the comments.
It's one of them ones where
he didn't want to listen to me. He didn't want to listen to me about Potter. He said I'm just chatting shit. I'm just trolling him. He said he believes in him. He wants 5 years. He will trust the process. And boy, it's just looking just mad right now for him.
Yeah, definitely lagging like the football genius's Wi-Fi. But boom, let me give Congo a shout out. Wait, let me give Congo a shout out firstly.
Big up Congo.
If we sign, obviously signing Enzo, if we sign Casado as well, Jorginho goes to Asna. Yo. Jorginho goes to Asna. Shit. Asna, thank you very much for the 15 million. If we sign Casado as well. Thank you for the 15 million. Thank you.
Deep sleepy away, kind of who could see the slave well. It's all a dream trap, trying to break free out the basement. Unplugged to the matrix, DNA upgraded, like Neo facing them agents. Can't see shake, pagans. Shake 'em off.
No, bye guys. I'll see you later.
Pick up for that edit there, boy.
That was a great show. I'll see you lot later. Yeah, that was brilliant.
Hey,
Bro, I can't wait for that to land in the group. You know what it is? It's when he said,
It's just the head. It's just the way the head's shaking.
Nah, I
You see
was
what I'm
crying
saying?
real
Hey,
tears.
listen.
I was like, no.
I think you guys need to post a little disclaimer after that as well.
Yeah, disclaimer. I told you,
Disclaimer.
a donations bot's gonna go in the description because made the work. So shout out to the community. That's why there's no fun, because making that video today was more fun.
Oh man, that's funny.
So imagine what we can do. Imagine what we can do. Hey, after I started that one, I was like, "Oh, you man, this weekly thing could be mad."
Yeah.
But do you know what? When he sent that voice note, do you know it burned me? I was just like, no, you're taking the piss, blood. Like,
He proper laughing
you
at
are
man, you know.
absolutely taking the piss. And the fact that it actually happened, yeah, although they didn't get Calcedo, yeah, I was still pissed. It's the laugh, everything, yeah. So Congo, I told you, karma is a fucking bitch, boy.
You know how funny it is watching Jorginho strike that when man still saying Asna.
Asthma.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's good.
shout out
Who's
Mr.
in the
Congo, though.
comments? Who's in the
Shout out
Big up
comments?
Mr. Congo though. You know I love every time.
Absolutely dead. I'm dead.
Legendary.
Who's
Nah,
in the
that
comments?
was
Is there someone in the comments?
that was live.
He's not there yet.
No. He's got to look
Yeah.
after his daughter, man. This is man. I can't wait for that video to land in that
Hey,
group.
you see where we can go with this thing, yeah?
Yeah,
In terms of clippings and all sorts, voice notes. Be careful, watch what you say, you know.
This is what I'm saying. Man, put the voice note, you know.
You even got you.
How
Did you
did you
hear
get the
that?
footage in the van?
You got the.
No.
No, that
the
killed me, bro.
The Smiz, we got the Smiz
Man
laughing,
took it back to the chicken on the beach, you know.
and even the CJ. laugh. I think we need one more time, man, because Striker got to a reload. So
If we sign, obviously signing Enzo. If we sign Casado as well, Jorginho goes to Asna. Yo. Jorginho goes to Asna. Shit. Asna, thank you very much for the 15 million. If we sign Casado as well. Yo. Thank you for the 50 million. Thank you.
Deep sleepy away, kind of frequency of the slave well. It's all a dream trap, break free out the basement. Unplugged to the matrix, DNA upgraded, like Neo facing them agents. Can't see shake these pagans. Shake 'em off.
yeah, man.
That's mad.
Do you have any more while we're here, Dan?
That's crazy.
No, you know what, bro? It's a lot. So
I know.
I can see the work that went in on that edit, bro. That is fucking hilarious, bro.
yeah,
That is hilarious.
For now, that's it. So yeah, boom. Let's keep it moving. Shout out Mr. Congo again. Shout out Ricky.
Come on, shout out Congo, Mr. Ricky.
The Chelsea boys over there, man. Mudded fully. So yeah, let's take it back because where we at? Well, it's Tuesday now. So just about a week ago, we was up at actually it was a home game at the Etihad. We still had that 3-point gap. City on our tails, following the drop points at what was it, Brentford, right?
Yeah, drop points at Brentford, man.
Ivan Toney. I remember Ivan Toney was in the last chat. Narrow was mentioning some things, but
we'll get on when it's my turn to speak. We'll take that up. I'll take that with the relevant person.
Yeah, so we went into the Man City game full of confidence, bro. I can't lie. Like as much as
we were talking about the cup game.
No, last week Prem game.
Right,
City,
cool.
Arsenal City. Yeah. So as much as we know,
did we go into the game with loads of confidence though?
Bro, to me, as much as
I think that's questionable.
Is a daunting fixture on your fixture list. I think in the current state we're at as Arsenal fans and what we've been seeing from the team, irrespective of the last couple of results, I was still like, yo, we're supposed to be sticking it on them. I'm looking to last season's game at the Emirates. We pretty much dominated the game. It was what Gabriel red card. Funny enough, on who? Jesus on the halfway line.
Yeah. Remember that. Yeah.
And a last minute goal. So I'm looking at it like, yo, we're in form right now. City they're not at 100%. So I felt like, yeah, we can get at them. We're at home. We've got the crowd behind us. That's the 12th man. So to me, just that as well. I thought that like everyone's like, I don't know why you're not fully there yet, CJ. But like the energy.
Yeah, I didn't feel that vibe. I can't lie to you. I honestly, I went into there with, I guess, some optimism, but in terms of real belief, nah. And I said it in the group before the game. I didn't. I knew we had to win because of the build up and the pattern of results leading up to the game. And I said already, if Arsenal are going to be serious about winning this title, you have to win this game. Literally, I didn't go in there with much belief. And then obviously just before the game, it was announced Thomas Partey weren't going to play, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, here we go. Like it's no Vaseline time, isn't it? It's gonna get peak for us. However, I saw the first half and I was like, you know what? We done all right. I thought we done all right the first half. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where I could see that we'd done all right. Let's just say we flipped the tables and Man City played how we played against them, there would be goals up already. And that's where I recognize that there's just a quality difference and there's a quality level. So I couldn't be upset with the players because I'm thinking to myself, right, you kind of surprised me. You're doing really well. However, I thought to myself at 0-0 or whatever the score was, it was a draw at half time. I can't remember if it was 0-0 or 1-1. But I just said to myself, we needed more than that. And they can't play like they did again. And he made a tactical tweak at the back, I believe it was. And yeah, literally within 5 minutes of the first half, I think it was 5 minutes. I'm just going off of memory. 5 or 6 minutes after the first half started, they got the goal, and I just knew from there it was no real coming back. But I couldn't be upset with it. Yeah, second. I couldn't really be upset with the team because I'm just thinking, right, if you got a team who's fighting and believing, and I thought that they gave their all, it is what it is. And there's just if they play to their maximum, we play to our maximum. 9 times out of 10, we're going to lose.
Yeah, there is a goal. There is a golf in quality. I totally agree.
And that's the reason why I couldn't go into there with optimism, man.
Yeah,
or
to me,
belief.
Them man are moving in like third gear, and we're at maximum. And
we're above max. Let's be real.
That's
above max. We are performing.
But bro, I'm looking at that first half. What we're saying is a Tomiyasu mistake gave them the goal. Okay.
Yeah.
Bar that, did they have many clear?
You can't say bar that. That's the difference. That's the difference. And that's where I hate when people say bar that.
All right, so I'll throw it back.
There is no bar that.
There is a bar that, because Eddie had a chance, which where you say bar that one chance. All right, so they had that one chance.
But again, same thing applies.
There you go, innit? So for me, it was like we gave them the goal. We gave them that goal. Tomiyasu came into the team. A lot of men said he shouldn't have. We heard Jimmy saying he shouldn't have come into the team. Obviously, Ben White's been pretty much holding that spot down for the whole season, right? So to see Tommy come in out of nowhere, what were the changes? It was Tomiyasu and
Tomiyasu started, and obviously Jorginho, isn't it?
Yeah, Jorginho.
And did Trossard start? No, he didn't.
No, Trossard was still on the bench.
Yeah,
it was Jorginho. It was Jorginho and Tomiyasu. Yeah. And what I'm saying is, bro, Jorginho very tidy on the ball. Gabriel, we know he's a bit rash. I know there was that, but first half wise, I'm saying I went in that half time. Obviously, we got the goal back in it. Like we got the pen. Good work from Eddie. Got the pen, although it should have already been 1-1 from the header. You got to score that. To me, you've got to score that. I don't that. There's nothing else. It's half head, half shoulder. So there wasn't a clean connection. So you close your eye, whatever it is. But the whole result doesn't go down to Eddie, but it does when you look at like clear cut chances and those scored and missed, right? But we go into the second half 1-1, and it's another mistake again that gives them the 2-1, bro. It's a mistake. I can't remember. I think it was Zinni came in and gave the ball away, and then we're 2-1 down. And then after that, the fight is hard, isn't it? Because you got to go at full throttle with City. You've got to push up the park. You know you're going to be susceptible or vulnerable to counter attacks. So you just know at that point it's going to be win or loss. And I like the fact they tried to go for the win. It's just that it's not clinical. It's not lethal. It's not sniper mode. It's not like head topping. It's just like very and it's just like, yo, allow that.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not in that. So end of the game, disappointing result. But like you say, I wasn't overly disappointed with the team as though like, yeah, they really let me down, because I feel like I still saw something. I heard Arteta's press conference after, and he was talking a lot of stuff, but I can't really be too negative. It's just I'm just more looking at the technicals, the really small like margin. I keep saying it's these marginal details which make the game go one way or the other, and ultimately it went against us. So
But this is it. I was more scared for like I said, losing the game, not because it makes us mathematically out of the title race. It's what mentally that defeat does to you on the back
100.
of already losing one. Obviously, you've lost at their ground. Now you come back to our ground and beat us. So even though we as supporters and football watchers know that they're superior, it's like, you know, like in rapping, you got to think you're the best. You got to believe that, innit? So if
Yeah,
anyone said, so what that does is that it eradicates that, because now you know these men are not better, and like we're not better than these men. We're not. Like we know this now, and I've always spoken about I want to see my team playing like they believe that they can win. I can't be anything but, you know what I'm saying, happy if I can see that these men actually believe they can win the title, even if I don't, because of, you know, my whatever. I'm a little bit negative. I'm a bit of a pessimist, whatever. But these men are playing, and that's where obviously when we get to the next game, I can explain more.
yeah. But I mean, for me, I totally agree with you in what you're saying. But when we talk about belief, I mean, I don't want to make this about Arteta, but I do have to again look, because I was sitting there like screaming from like the 50th, 60th minute, make a sub, make a change, bro. Then man went 2-1 up and they're making changes, and he's still sitting on his thumbs. And these are the things to me where, as a manager, you need to be proactive, bro. Louder reactive thing. Yeah.
I mean,
the subs came.
22 with that though, because
The subs came
you can't
after.
argue with a man who's brought you to this position, doing it the way in which he's done, and then all of a sudden he's wrong, and then you're criticizing him for the same things that we did last season. There's a change somewhere, isn't it?
No, but I'm saying in terms of tactics within a game, bro, we're talking about tactical. Yeah, like the tactics within a game is City
We're
come out.
limited.
Yeah, second half City come out. They was on stuff. So you got to see we're under the cosh, innit? So like relieve the pressure a bit on the guys, because they're young guys, bro. They're all youth, man, innit? We know this. So like you say,
but I think we're limited in terms of the. Remember, Pep's got so many different players at his disposal. You've got people like Gundogan who can play all different positions in midfield. Look at Bernardo Silva. You've literally played my man at right
back.
wing back. We
Right
haven't
wing
got
back or something
players
like that.
who are adaptable to that sort of level.
all
You
right,
can't play.
go
You
on.
can't play Odegaard pretty much anywhere apart from where you play him.
Yeah, I
You
get
can't
that,
really
but
do much else with Martinelli.
Pep's
You can't
got that.
switch
Pep's got that.
around Xhaka.
I'll give you that, and perfect thing to segue into, because the fact that we saw Bernardo Silva at left back first half, Saka had him on toast, bruv. He should have been
Really?
red carded from first half. Yeah, we had Kyle Walker on a yellow. We had about three of their back players plus Edison on a yellow. Edison for what, wasting time? Yeah,
Time wasting, yeah.
Same like Martinez against Villa on Saturday. Cool, we'll say something about that after, yeah? But it shows what we're doing, bro. So to me, it was just like, go for the kill, bro. This is more that I'm looking at. Go for the kill. Boom. Saka knew he had Silva on toast. That's why I kept running at him. Obviously, right now, Saka's getting kicked all over the park, so we know that. Go and exploit that. Use it to your advantage and get a man red carded.
Yeah,
game changes.
Or switch Martinelli over there for a little while to make him run at him or something. I don't know.
Do you get
man.
me? And the game changes, bro. You get me. Carl Walker gets a red, or Bernardo Silva gets a red, or the game changes. But to me, that's tactic. That's the way I would be looking at the game, like constantly. But it's like he just sometimes just sits, and it's like
get rigid in it. Yeah.
He's just a bit like he believes in it. I don't know if he believes or he doesn't know. I don't know if it might just be that he don't know again what to do. Like, you know, them ones.
Remember, this man played under Arsene Wenger, for Arsenal, who was very, very stubborn. Like, that's the one thing, and sometimes to his credit, sometimes to his detriment. But it was very much, this is my philosophy. This is what I believe in.
Don't
And
change.
this is how we're going to play.
There's
Win, lose, or
nothing
draw.
else.
That's what
That's
we're going to do. So I can only assume that there's elements of that. Pep Guardiola is like that to a certain point, but even now we are seeing that there's more strings to his bow. Even in the way that they played against us, 35% possession, Haaland bullying the centre backs. You know what I'm saying? Them going more direct. Normally, City, you just think, well, you know what? We're just going to stick to our plan, play, tiki-taka football, and it will come through. Pep showed man levels. Let's just keep it real. He showed man levels. 35% possession, yeah, but it was a comfortable win. You worked that one out.
Yeah, comfortable. So, Narrow, anything on this?
Man's gonna have to come on the camera for this one. You get me? Because boy, I have to dissect up what's going on because we ain't spoken since really the FA Cup.
No, it was. Oh yeah, you went on last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really say. Well, it's really quickly. I'll just break down my points quickly. I feel that the problem started from the FA Cup when he didn't need to change the team against City. He should have kept it as it was, so he could understand what he has to deal with in a week's time or something like that. Well, was it a week later we had to play them or
2 weeks?
Yeah. So my cry was play your full strength squad, so then at least you know where you are now. So when we do go to play them in the league, maybe not go for it. Maybe try and get a draw. Do you get what I'm saying? Try a little bit of different tactics. I don't want to keep banging on about this fucking guy, EE. Obviously, you don't know my take on it already. Obviously, CJ, I have to pull you up. I love you, you're my cousin and everything like that. But boy, this right.
Yeah.
So segueing on to EE,
go home.
Wait.
Let me come back on camera for this. Still.
Can you imagine Can you
home.
imagine the clipping video on the EE chat? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
it's mad.
Yeah, who changed
I'm
the
not
group
gonna,
icon,
obviously,
man?
we don't want to bash.
Drizzy.
Yo, fire for that. I can't even say that, but you don't want to kill him too much because obviously for the couple games that he, you know what I mean, he got us the winner for Man United. So I can't
That's
really stamp him out like that. But man's got my foot on his neck. You get what I'm saying? Because he's missing some crazy opportunities. And obviously I'm gonna go back to the comparison with me and you, Cuzzy, when you said that EE has got the higher ceiling. Now, this man, Ivan Toney, has battered us over the last couple of games that we've played for him. And it's not that I want an apology or anything like that.
No, listen, I gave a public apology. I gave a public apology. However, I will still say that Tony is not the striker for me at my club. And that's what we were talking about.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I've just sorted out that comparison there. That's been put to bed, yeah? Done. We know who the better player is, isn't it? All right, cool. On to the game that we just played recently?
Then it was,
the Everton defeat. The Everton... Let's not even go there because we got ridiculed for 24 hours non-stop with stickers. People went celebrating in the pub. It was a mad thing, yeah. So,
man got drunk and that.
So that was a mad thing. So we had to deal with that.
I got you now. Wait, it was this.
I know it's only 1 o'clock on the Saturday, man. Come on, stop taking the piss. The man ain't sleeping. Man ain't sleeping. Man are high, dude. That's mad.
See, this is a Spurs fan, yeah. This is what we have to put up with. This is what we have to put up with Spurs. It's not like Spurs. It's not like Spurs beat us, yeah. It was Everton.
Shit.
Yep.
Right, cool. So forget that game. We flopped. I said let's keep it moving, yeah, because it was our second defeat. I couldn't be too harsh on the team because again, I'm in the group. I'm the most negative person. That's what I'm called. All right. Fast forward to the last game now that we've just played, isn't it? No, the Man City game.
Yeah, City at home. Yeah,
Man City game. Like I said,
City. Yeah.
Because he changed the team against the FA Cup. He didn't have no question, no answer, no nothing to what they had to bring. Do you understand? So when I was saying don't change your team from the FA Cup because you can gauge a little understanding of what you have to deal with when you do play them in the league, the real deal. And we didn't have no answer to it. We played a little bit, all right, good in patches and stuff like that, but it's the usual thing. We played well, but we didn't win as usual. Why can't we beat this team? What is it why we can't beat Man City? I know we don't have to beat Man City to win the league, but it can't go on for 6 years not beating this team.
It's not even 6 years. We saw the stat, yeah. The stat,
Smith
Bro,
needs to be.
the stat, yeah. It's fucked. No, it's fucked, bro. The stat,
Man,
yeah.
said 6 years. He said 6 years now, man.
But that was Arteta. No, but it's mad because that was like last 10 games. I'm like, how has Arteta even played Pep 10 times in the Prem? Like, how? He's lost 10.
And then they're just losing.
It's
So
6 years in the Prem. Because obviously we beat them to win the cup.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if you even if you man not even deep, think back to Wenger days, bro. I can't think since El Neni, we was up at Etihad. That's the last time I can think we beat City. Remember, like El Neni scored. Yeah. Wenger was,
right, so
bro. I can't remember the last time we beat City from.
Yeah, so
it ain't been happening.
Going on to the last game.
It's simple.
I'm pissed I even mentioned it, bro, because you're not going into a meltdown.
But before you go into the last game, I'm going to give my 2 pence on that game as well because
go on,
the 3-1. The 3-1, yeah.
On the City, yeah.
So, yeah, on the City game, obviously. Look, before the game, I predicted 3-1, 4-1 for City. Obviously, one of the main reasons for Partey being out.
I think you said 3-2. I think you said 2-1, 3-2.
No, that was for the Tottenham game recently. Tottenham versus... Who did they just play? And I said it's going to be 2-1, 3-2. Anyway, so I said 3-1, 4-1. And I said main reason was because of Partey being out. You know, I feel like he's so important to that team and just irreplaceable, you know, in the work that he does. You know what? Watching the game, of course, you know, again, EE, you know, like I'm not going to go and just continue on EE, but he needs to do something different, man, because what he's doing right now is just not working. And that's for Arteta. I feel like he can't do better than he's doing. He's trying his hardest. He's playing actually really good in the game. He's playing good, but it's just the chances when you need him to bag, he's just not bagging. You know, we go to the Newcastle, Everton, Tottenham, City. You know, United one you can talk about. Yeah, he got 2 lovely goals there. But, you know, everyone was talking about, he's got this many goals. So I went to deep it. You know, he got the 3rd goal in the Brighton. And he got the 3rd goal in the other game. And then he got 2 goals against Oxford.
Hold on. We can't be dissecting like this because we're not doing that with Jadon Sancho. With West Horse. We're not doing these.
We can. What I'm saying is just for my point. Just to talk on my point, CJ, is that...
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, a lot of people were accrediting... Eddie with a lot of goals, so I just did a bit of research on it. And if you look at the goals, though, that was a friendly. Do you know what I mean? Like the goals he was getting, there wasn't not super important goals. And anyway, main thing is that he's failed in it. And when looking at this Arsenal team, you know, I had my points about the Arsenal team, especially about experience. It was one of the big things I was talking about, you know, and I feel like you can see the lack of experience in the team. You know, you showed your experience in the Tottenham game when you sat back and you said, yo, look, we've got 2-0 lead. That's it. We're locking this up. You know what I mean? And it's just like against City, it was just like you went for it. But
that's exactly what I was going to say.
It's just when the guy's missing and then Arteta's not actually adapting and saying, okay, look, this guy's missed X amount of chances. Am I going to actually change? And he hasn't, you know. So I
think we should have sat back. I think we shouldn't even have tried to win the game. Just draw it.
Well,
because we're in the lead. We're in the lead. Why are we chasing it? They need to chase us. Why are we going for it?
Like I say, Arsenal know
the Man City game.
Yeah, but you're not in the lead right now. Do you know what I mean? You've got
no. I'm saying points wise, we're ahead of them. So why are we trying to go mad and win the game for? Like, if we know we can't beat them, just try and manage the game.
You're talking about mentality before.
I think they thought they can beat them, though. That's why they went at it like that.
But that's the mindset.
They can't think that. Not going there without Partey. You can't think that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, look, this is his mindset. Arteta is coming to win games here. He's not coming to draw games or anything like that.
Yeah, 100.
You know what I mean? And that's credit to him.
I respect that.
Yeah, and I respect it as well, you know. But you have to sometimes understand the level of your player. And if you're not going to switch up tactics, you are going to get found out. Like I said, I will never forget the Dan Burn interview when he said, listen, we figured out what they were going to do at a certain time. So we just sat back in our shape and we held it. And Everton did the same thing. And Man City did a whole different thing, which was lump the ball up to Haaland, bring you guys in with the press, and then play off that. And you know what? He did it twice. Arteta again didn't adapt because he's saying, "Oh, we're creating the chances. So you know what? All we got to do is take our chances." And I respect that, but
it's not clinical. It's not happening.
When you know you don't have that clinical person up front,
They're
and
not eating their dinner,
adapt,
bro.
Yeah, and you're not going to adapt. Then you know what? That's on you. So that's another one of my.
Let me just finish.
Yeah.
Let me just finish up. Let me just finish up the last game.
Actually, man.
Finish up on the last game. The four.
On
it's
the
the Villa, wasn't it? It's the Villa.
Oh,
So
the
my
Villa,
prediction for the game was that we ain't gonna win this game because the facts, obviously, Unai Emery, the history, he's gonna be vexed. He's gonna make them play like Real Madrid. I said, and for the first 20 minutes, 30, like half an hour, they were playing like Madrid. Like you got fucking Ollie Watkins doing stepovers and banging it bottom corner. Like what the fuck? What's all that about?
Now,
Like,
what I would say is we're in that. Is like we've got Saliba, who, according to a lot of people this season, is definitely going to be up there in the top. I'd say top
he's
5
good, but he's still young,
centre
man.
backs this season.
He's still got them young tendencies in his game.
Yeah, but this season he would have been up there in the top 2, top 3, but the last few games he's fell off a bit. So I'd say top 5, right? Let's say so far.
World Cup he's dropped off.
Right, but bro, what I saw Ollie Watkins do to him was like, wow. What I saw Tony do to him, I was like, wow. And then I'm looking at...
Hold on. So the Ollie Watkins things, I think is different. I think the Ollie Watkins thing, for me, I looked at that as you didn't know who Ollie Watkins was, and you
didn't know what he was because you wouldn't have let him on his left foot.
That's what it was. Because if you look at the whole game after, watch how tight Saliba gets to him after.
100.
Every single situation he dealt with. The Ivan Toney situation is different. That was someone he didn't know how to handle, and that's I think that's a lack of experience.
All right, 100%. So,
and I can take that if I'm honest.
Yeah, but let me
21 years old, isn't it?
I'm not knocking Saliba. I'm looking at the forwards, bro, the strikers, and in comparison to Eddie, like Naro was saying, I'm saying look at the damage they're causing, and look against one of the top 5 centre backs in the Prem, and look what Eddie's doing. And I'm saying
you just need more attacking training. You just need to be training harder.
No.
Hey, sorry, Mr. Lynn.
It's not really about more attacking. It's just like your title race challenge, isn't it? It's just like your title race challenge.
Bro, if he's not scoring,
man entered. Listen, you entered the
chances.
conversation saying he. No. That's
He's
trolling. He's trolling, man. He's trolling, man, bro.
Yeah, CJ said it.
Man said he needs more training.
Let me speak.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
He gets loads
you know what I
of
mean?
chances
That's the
for you
only
lot,
time chamber he needs to be going in, bro.
He gets loads of chances for you lot. Yeah, so if he's not finishing them or he's nearly finishing, or like that header that just went over, bro, he needs extra training. He needs to be more clinical. Rashford,
okay,
wasn't so clinical.
You don't think, man? You don't think man ain't getting that training?
Well, it's not working.
Because he's at his maximum, bro. Don't you understand? He's at his maximum,
bro.
Exactly.
He's not going higher than that.
That's why it's not working, Mr. Lynn. Put your camera on.
Don't you understand? It don't matter how much you train something, it won't go better. It can't get better.
Rashford weren't that clinical, yeah. He was.
So you was
Rashford on the same levels
as EE. Oh my days.
Hold on.
How can you disrespect your own player like this?
You're not listening. Hold on.
I'm turning my camera off.
We've got that new striker coach that we've had since the start of the season, yeah. That's been working closely with him and improving him.
So why ain't it working for Van Horsey then? Why ain't it working for Van Horsey?
He just joined. Van Horst just joined. Give him a chance, guys.
Yeah, give him a chance.
But EE needs to be training harder. If that's not working for him, he just needs to work harder. Simple. It's not disrespect.
Can we not say not one person is called him Nketiah? I'm just thinking that there's going to be people watching this.
Shout out Eddie and Nketiah, man.
Sorry, I know I gave you that name. I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's your initials, isn't it?
Right.
I'm not calling him nothing else, blood.
Imagine people sitting in the chat for like half hour, like, what are they talking about? Like, what's EE?
But no, I want to touch on this thing quickly because everyone's talking about Ivan Toney's and this player and Mitrovic. I think these are all unattainable players at the time. and I still think they are now. You look at Fulham, look at the way they're going.
No, we could have got
You
Tony,
look at
man.
Brent.
Don't
All
say
right,
that.
so
man.
hold on.
70 million,
So,
CJ?
all right, so
Yeah, you could have
let me
got
break
Tony,
it down.
man.
Let me land with
You
this.
could have got Tony.
Let me land with this. How much would it have cost for us to get Tony? 50, 60 mil?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens to Ivan Tony when Gabriel Jesus is back fit?
Bro,
Well,
forget
I don't
about
know, bro.
Jesus,
We'll fit him in.
bro. Forget
We'll find
Jesus
the-
right now.
No, you can't.
Ivan
You
Toney's
can't say
better
forget
than
about
Jesus.
Jesus.
You have
Jesus
to.
ain't gonna play
All
another
right.
Because
game
you've
this
got to
season.
hold on. You're gonna
He might
sign a
not play
man on a
another game
4 or
this season.
5 year
Yeah,
contract.
but you're forgetting
With
that
all his betting
Jesus,
allegations as well, by
He
the way.
might not
Let's
play another
let's
game
put
this
that in
season.
there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Jesus
you're
can
gonna
play.
sign this man, yeah? Let's keep it real, because that was all around as well.
And the
You're
front
gonna
What's
red.
sign this
betting
man.
allegations got to do with it? What's that got to do with it?
Hold on.
It's not a lot.
You
It's not a lot.
got one man in your team already who's suspect in the middle. What, you're going to sign another striker who's a potentially suspect? Come on, man. You've got to think about all of these
But
variables.
what gave
man.
you this? What gave you this suspect about him? If he
Bruv, he said
bullied us
fuck
twice,
Brentford for the Gallum.
he bullied us twice.
No,
he said
bro,
fuck- he said
I'm not
fuck
talking.
Brentford for the Gallum.
Forget that. I'm not talking about this. The actual player. Like I said, he's not my cup of tea as a striker. But I'm trying to say to you that
But
if we're spending big
he
money
was,
on a
though.
striker,
But
this
he
striker
was your
is going to want to play games.
Hold
Gabriel
on.
Jesus is the
Okay,
number
but-
one striker at our club.
Are you
he
choosing
was your type
EE
of striker,
over?
No,
Ivan Toney?
you're not listening. You're not listening. If
All right, so yeah, I heard you.
why
Go
would
on.
anyone
Go on,
even
Naro.
mention EE if
Alright, go on,
if I'm
Naro.
mentioning Gabriel
All right,
Jesus?
Naro, what are you saying? Naro, what are you saying?
What you said? Tell me.
No, I don't know, because
Does Gabriel Jesus and Tony play together? They don't.
Right, so for me,
Yeah.
for me,
Oh, CJ's mad.
CJ, are you positioning Gabriel Jesus, even Gabriel Jesus, as our centre forward for the future?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Nah, I'm
'Cause
not.
he's not prolific enough.
That's
No,
He's
but
what
not
I'm
I'm
thinking
saying.
about
enough.
what Arteta is. I think he's saying he is our number one striker.
But we
All
don't
right,
get
so-
enough
all right,
goals.
cool.
He doesn't get enough goals to
all right, so
warrant
cool.
that.
You
I
think that
respect.
Gabriel Jesus is going to come and sit on the bench?
No, but what I respect what you're saying. But what I'm saying to you is, right now, why are you thinking about right? Boom. I'm not gonna sign a player because Jesus is gonna come, bro. He's injured right now. He might not even come back this season because
He's not going to
he
play
could-
the
Hold on,
rest of the
he's
season.
coming back in a couple of weeks. What are you talking about?
I get that, bro.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying
God.
Don't start
hypothetically.
writing off the season. He's coming back in a couple
CJ's
of
got
weeks.
inside info.
Hypothetically, bro. I know. I'm saying hypothetically, like Smith Rowe, we've seen it. Back
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the squad, breakdown. Back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
squad, breakdown. And that's what I'm saying. Like Jesus had surgery, bro. So
He's active season. You can't
surgery,
just dash
bro.
him back in there, bro.
That's surgery. So I
You're
don't.
ruthless,
He's
CJ,
not
man.
good.
Is
He's
this
not
what you're doing
good
to the
until next
13-year-old, bro, at
season.
the club?
Well, you say that he's not good till next season, but again, we don't know, because if
I
he
know,
comes
but-
back in the next couple of
But
weeks,
I'm just saying, like for
you've then
me,
now got another player that you signed
For
for
me,
4 or
bro.
5 years on big wages,
Nah,
For
and
me-
now come the end of the season when you meet your objectives, you've affected your spending for what you actually really want. That's what it
Okay.
is. It's just
All
not
right, but-
about being short-sighted.
No,
Right,
but
I
I want to
don't
say
wanna-
something, yeah?
Wait,
Just to add to
wait.
Arsène's point.
One
No, I'm going to
sec,
add to your
Wes.
point, Arsène. Yeah? Just the thing what he's saying. Fear of re-injury is a big thing in all sports, yeah? If we say Jesus comes back, what happened if he's not the same player? What happened if he's not doing some of the same stuff he wants to do because of that surgery? Arteta has taken a massive, massive gamble in that.
Right. I've got to rebuttal that. Right. So start of the season, what's our objective?
Top 4 for me.
If Gabriel Jesus doesn't kick a ball for the rest of the season, will we make our objective?
I don't.
Yeah, of course.
You don't think so?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
Whoa,
do
whoa,
think
top
so.
four.
But
You man
I
think
can
that
see.
if
No,
Gabriel
I
Jesus
do
doesn't
think so.
come back, we don't make
Maybe-
top 4.
No, I
You
do
got
think
a
so.
mad. You got
No,
a
I
mad.
do
I'm
think
not
so.
sure. I'm saying
No,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
everyone
we
thinks.
would.
I
We
think
would.
so,
Not that
but I
shit.
can see what you're doing with the. I can see what you're doing with the debate.
Oh, you said top 4 win the title.
He
No,
said
no,
top
top
four.
4.
Oh no, top
Oh.
4. Sorry.
Right.
I'm-
Four. So
Yeah,
he's doing
Right.
what you guys
So
are
here
doing.
I'm-
He's going back to the start of the season's
Right.
expectancy. And
So
I'm
hold
saying,
on.
bro,
Hold
like,
on. You have to remember, you go from shopping in Lidl's, you move up to Marks and Spencer's when you're in the Champions League. We've already shown our hand as to the players that we want, the Vlahovic's, the Locatellis. So cool. You man wanted Ivan Toney. Fine. That's cool. I understand why, because you got an opportunity to win the title. I get all of that. But when we go into the Champions League, for the way that Arsenal play football, is Ivan Toney your number one choice when we get into the Champions League to go and sign?
all right,
That's
for
what I
me-
want to know.
Yeah, but
Right,
that's
for
when
me-
you can put him on the bench.
If it
or
is
save him
yes,
for
then fine.
the other
I'm
games.
wrong.
Okay,
But
but
that's
let
when
me
you can
ask you a
save him for
question.
the other games, though.
Yeah.
What's that?
there are a lot of games in the season, you know. So you're saying that
No, but
we would play
all
him
right,
in the
so
Champions League. There's FA Cup. There's other competitions for him to play in.
but we're out of that.
And then
We're
No,
out
I'm not saying.
We're in the Europe. We're in the Europa.
No, but like,
that's it.
let's
Maybe if
say,
we had him, we'd be still in it.
listen, let's say, like right now, if we bought Tony in January, he'd be starting, bro. Right now, he'd be starting.
Correct.
Eddie would be on the bench. We'd go back into Europa League games end of this month, start of March. Eddie would come in for Europa League games until he don't score there as well. And then Tony's going to start both games there as well, right? Until Jesus comes back. And then it's just like, is Jesus really going straight into the starting lineup? So I think...
So you, man, think
we're
Tony was a
speaking...
guaranteed... Because let's just say he comes in and he doesn't fit. It doesn't
No.
quite work out.
I think it's a rhetoric. I think it's rhetoric, right? I'm talking...
He fits, man. He fits in Arsenal, man.
I'm talking in rhetoric, yeah. But what I'm also saying is we've got no other way. Like how we've just noticed over the last few games. You've said it yourself, CJ. We have been found out. Yeah, we've been found out. We have nothing else to offer except the same style of play, and that is, we know what it is. Tony offers something different, even from Jesus. He offers something different. We're now seeing that how different even Jesus and Eddie was. Because when Eddie came in, it was like, oh, cool. He's picking up the ball, holding up play, getting in the box, tap-ins, isn't it? Cool. So we saw, all right, cool. He's got something was sort of similar, but a bit different. Tony offers something a bit different again. So I'm saying,
yeah, and I get that, bro. But you know what it is. Just to kind of answer that, it is. Cool. There's this. Let's just say he's available because, for one, he weren't available as such. We're just speculating as to the players we should have gone for. Hold on. Yeah. Right. So money talks. So my thing would be: does Mikel Arteta believe that this guy could be the difference to us winning the league and not? I don't think he did.
If he thought he did, he would have got him.
Right.
He don't rate him
because he would have gone. He would have spent the money on someone like Rafinha, who he believed would have been the game changer for us. The Mudryk, who we thought would be the game changer. Do you understand what I mean?
Rafinha would have been bad for you lot. You man, that would have been a great sign for you lot. Rafinha.
Yeah, but he's going to come in on.
I don't think that
he's going to play on the right for Saka.
Because those players that I'm talking about are the same players that I think he would still go for when we're in the Champions League. I just don't think Ivan Toney's looked at when we're in the Champions League to take us to that next level. And I think you can't be just as short-sighted as just thinking about this season.
Okay, I want to say something. I think we're actually we're playing down Tony a bit because he has been quite prolific since we've seen him in the Prem, man. He's been quite prolific and he's shown that he's actually all-round very good footballer in terms of passing as well. If you look at his passing range is very, very good. He hits 50-yarders. And you can't. Well,
I'm not saying he's shit, you know. I'm not saying he's shit.
Other than Harry.
I'm not saying he's shit. I don't think he's the striker for Arsenal. That's all I'm saying.
But what I'm saying
CJ is an EE lover.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what it goes back to the thing like, but you'd rather have EE on the bench.
That's your guy.
No, I'd rather have Gabriel Jesus when he's back, man, and not have the problem of having Ivan Toney on the bench. I just don't think he's the right profile for us.
So who would be your ideal second choice of striker then? After Jesus. So Jesus, so for Champions League, for us in the Champions League season, you're saying Jesus is your number 9.
Yeah, I think Jesus will be
your number 9.
Okay, do I answer different? What happened?
Yeah, not Arteta's or Arsenal's. Your number 9. What you want to see at Arsenal in the Champions League?
My number 9.
Yeah.
I'd have Vlahovic. Definitely have Vlahovic.
Vlahovic.
Osherman, I'd love. Those are the sort of players that I'd love to see. I think it's essential for us to have mobility and pace up front. In terms of our number 9, in my opinion,
he's got. What are you talking about?
He ain't got pace,
bro. You would rather have Vlahovic over Tony? Are you serious?
Are you being serious?
No, are you being serious?
Brethren, are you? No, listen, come on. God, we're talking about two different. You're absolutely crazy. I can't have this conversation. I can't have this conversation.
I can't have this conversation with you, man. I don't want to win again. I tell you
These
that.
men are not.
No way.
I'm sorry.
way
I'm
I'm
sorry,
having
but
this.
So for
Vlahovic
me,
is a
I'm
better
just looking.
striker than he is.
All right, so I'm
Nah,
just saying,
cousin,
like in terms of,
He is. I'm being real.
But he hasn't touched the ball in England. Where did you get that from?
But you know what, Naro? It's not just about England. It's
Come on,
about
man. You can't just say
Nah,
because he's
levels,
playing
man.
somewhere else that he
Vlahovic
can't
is
play.
levels. Yeah, his
you
levels.
play in
Still.
your tactic and you play to the manager's code, and you get goals like that. It's not about where you are. It's the football pitch stays the same in all countries.
I don't know
But
about
to be-
that, man.
but
Vlahovic
to be-
over Tony. I don't know about that, man.
Nah, man, I agree.
You know what?
I agree with Naro, man.
Very top quality
Nah,
player.
man.
I don't know. I know
I
the
agree
name.
with
I know
Naro,
the
man.
name sounds wavy. The name sounds
It's not
wavy.
the name. It's not the
The
name.
game's different over
Nah,
here,
I've
man.
watched it,
English
bro.
football's
I
different,
You
man.
watch
Game's
him.
different, bro.
Watch him.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying he's not. I'm not
No.
saying he's shit or anything like that. But you're telling me you'd rather risk bringing a guy that's never played in England over Ivan Toney.
But you bought Martinelli, and look
That
how
was
that
Edu.
went.
That was a risk. That was a risky, man. I didn't
And
even
it
know
worked
about
out.
it.
Everything is a risk, though, Naro. When you're making business purchases, everything is a risk. It's an investment. And you know what? Sometimes your investments don't come to true, but when they do come,
I don't know,
goddamn.
man. Vlahovic, Ivan Toney, boy. I know what I'll take it.
All right, so for me, yeah, I'm saying basically
This is
Great
great. I
players.
can't believe what I'm hearing. It's madness.
with
I can't
regards
believe you're
to
saying that.
I do
with
like
regards
Tony.
to with regards to Eddie, yeah, I think what we're seeing now is that the initial burst of energy was because the guy is just off the bench, Jesus is out, all the eyes are on him, right? And I think the defenders and a lot of the teams we were playing at the time, they weren't even worried about what he's doing on the field. So he's getting to roam the park pretty much and pop up in spaces and you get me, slap it
nothing.
home and
He has
tap-ins,
no leadership
tap-ins,
in the field. No
tap-ins,
leadership.
yeah. But I think what we're seeing now is like when teams mark Saka out the game or Martinelli, and then it's just on Eddie on the centre backs. He's not really doing nothing. He's doing nothing. He's basically
He's a little guy, though, bro.
he's
He's not in the
non-existent.
gym,
No,
bro.
I get that.
He's not into no
I'm
king and
not.
pumps. Come on,
Listen,
bro.
I get that. I get that. What I'm trying to say is, I'm saying the reason why I see his deficiencies and why I'm saying, even for me, even when we talk about Tony, even if we talk about Vlahovic, I know that for me, I'm taking Vlahovic over Tony as well. But I'm saying even Vlahovic, he's not my number 9 next season. If I'm champion, he's not my guy. He's not the guy.
Who's
Bro,
your name?
how old's Nketiah, bro? How old is he?
He's like
23,
24 now.
Nketiah-
23,
You know what
24.
Nketiah's
So
main
are you
problem
telling-
is?
so
You
you're
know what
telling me
his
as a
main
striker,
problem
he
is?
don't need
He
to
has
put weight on.
no presence. He's got
He don't need to
zero
be bigger.
presence up
He's
front.
not big enough. He's
No,
small.
listen. During
He's
the
a
World
little
Cup,
guy, bro.
listen. I heard you say he needs training during the World Cup. If you want me to put the clips in the group, bro. This guy was training on his ones, yeah, doing a madness, doing mad, like you'd think he's in a marathon, bro. Like he was doing mad runs, like he was out in Dubai. He was doing bits in terms of like self-development and training. Eddie, I can send you the clip so you can see he has bulked up in some
Yeah, but he
regard.
looks
But I
little.
know he's still
He looks
a
little,
little
bro.
he's still a little boy. He's still a young buck. You get me? And most centre backs are like Fiddy. You get what I'm saying? That most of the
Like,
guys,
he's
you
got
get
to
me?
bulk up a bit, blood.
Now, he should be
Yeah.
an athlete, to be honest. He's very athletic. You know, I
He's
think
athletic, but what we're
if he did
saying is,
athletics, he would
yeah,
get
but
far.
after that, bro, you're talking about running. That's what you're talking about, running.
That's what
Like
he
you
does.
said it, track star, innit? Boom. So boom.
He's a
After
runner.
that, hold the ball,
No
hold the ball
football
up,
intelligence.
hold
No
the ball
football
up,
intelligence
lay it back off.
whatsoever.
Nah,
He's not laying the ball up like holding it up for
I
1-2s.
do
He
and
think-
can't hold it up. He can't
It's
hold
not
it up
one
like the
twos. It's
Wegos.
not 1-2. It's not
arguing
boom.
about Eddie.
Run around.
It's
He can't hold it up
it's
like the
crazy.
Wegos.
Most of
blood,
the
yeah?
most
He
of
can't
the
hold
time,
it
the
up
guy's
like
on the
the
floor,
Wegos.
man. That's all I ever see. He's on the floor, bro.
I think we're just seeing that he's not the
Because
guy.
he's
innit?
lightweight, blood.
He's just
He's
not the
lightweight.
guy, man. But this is
Yes,
not.
but to get to the point, the reason why I wouldn't want to outlay 50, 60 billion on Tony is because I think when we qualify for Champions League, we can do better. And if we had Tony, then that's what we've got.
So what don't you think Tony would be able to do?
It's not even about that. I've already said he's just not my cup of tea as a striker. I think we can get a better quality of striker when we're in the Champions League.
Why don't
That's
you
it.
like Tony? That's what I told you, man. You bucked him in a car park or something one time.
No,
He looks like a South youth as well.
It's just
No,
I
no,
just
no.
don't
Cut him
think
up in traffic.
You know what it is? I think Tony's best attribute is his strength and how good he is in the air. You know what I'm saying? I really do. We don't play
Yeah, but
football like
I
that.
see my man ghosting.
We don't
past
play
people
football
they're
like
not
that.
even there,
I'm
bro.
not trying to say he hasn't got no other
You're
qualities.
killing
He
him.
can finish.
His best
He's a smart
attribute
striker.
Bro,
is
I
in the
see
get it.
my man
hair.
go.
Are you
Bro,
serious?
you
He-
need to
he-
go
you know,
watch
he-
the Arsenal
Bro,
game again and
He
see
ain't
how
missed the
CJ,
pen
come
for
on, man.
about
You
3
don't like
years.
him.
You know that, innit?
But
CJ
bro,
don't
we're not
like
going to
him,
be
man.
signing people for penalties. We've got Jorginho for that.
CJ,
Kangaroos.
CJ don't like him,
I
man.
get
We've got
CJ
Jorginho for
don't
that.
like
I
him.
just don't like the style of striker. I don't
He's
even.
a bad boy striker,
I'm
man.
not saying
He's a
he's
He's
bad
shit.
a
boy striker.
rude
He's not.
boy, bro.
He will
He's a
suit Arsenal
rude
very
boy,
well.
So
But
man.
you
then,
man want
Trust
but
me.
this is
if
what I'm
you
saying.
man saw
But then
65,
you
70
like.
mil, you'd be happy
But
with
what is
Tony.
it that you see?
Yeah,
in
but not
EE
as much.
that you
He's not my
saw?
number 9.
You keep
He's
saying EE, I'm not comparing him. I don't. It's not.
Why?
It's comparing Gabriel Jesus to him. If you want
No,
to do
but
the
you had so
comparison,
much faith. You had so much faith in EE that you've got
yeah.
so much deficiencies about Tony. I don't understand.
But I've just explained it. If you don't understand, that's not on me.
I can't understand.
What can I do?
I think
No,
the
because you're
core
saying
You
defending
understand. You're just
it's not
confused as to
CJ's
why I
quality.
don't agree.
You don't
no,
like
but
him.
how
You don't
can
like the style
EE
of
be
strike.
your cup of tea when Tony does way more than
You
fucking EE?
you keep comparing to EE. EE's the backup striker. We're not signing
No,
Tony to be a backup striker.
Why
no,
can't we sign him to be a backup striker? He plays for
So
Brentford.
you can spend 60 million to be a backup
Yeah,
striker.
we
Make
can.
it make
We can.
sense.
Well, we
Yeah,
went for
Arsenal can do that.
Caicedo.
Come on, man.
We went for
Yeah,
Mudryk.
come
So
on.
what's the matter
Let's
with
be
going
real.
for
Let's
But
be honest.
Tony's
Come
a
on.
grown man.
Come
Them
on.
men are kids.
no,
Salcido
like I
and
mean, all right.
Modric.
So,
If you're spending 60 million,
So
he's
why
not
did we
going to
buy
be a backup
Trossard then?
striker.
all right.
Trossard's a
So,
big man. He's
all
holding
right.
bench.
We spent 20 something million on him. There's a big difference, bro.
CJ,
Why
all
do
right,
you
CJ.
care about the
So
money anyway?
CJ,
Why do you care
listen,
about
CJ,
Arsenal's money?
Of
listen.
course, I care about the money because I have to look at the potential of what we can spend. We've been a very economical club for a long time. If you
Popcorn
ain't noticed
Economical
this,
shit, bro.
CJ is doing up accountant, and
bro,
business, right?
you know what it is? I'm thinking common sense. Like, I'm just being real, and that's not being disrespectful to anyone.
No,
But
I get
know
you.
that if we spent the 100 million on Mudryk, it would have been affected on the money that we're spending come the
But
end
you
of the
wanted
season.
that. You wanted the 100
But
mil, Mudryk.
how?
Yeah,
But
because
how is it
I
going to
thought that
affect?
I looked
If
at him
you
and I
win,
thought to myself, he's a game changer. He's a match winner, and it could have been for us.
All right,
I
so
think he'd
but
be playing.
all right. So let me
Do
give
you
you
man
this
think he's
scenario.
shit because
Wait,
of what you've seen for Chelsea?
no, I don't. Let me give you
Yeah,
this
man.
scenario. Let me give you this scenario. So 100 million for Mudryk, yeah, 60 million on Tony, 20 million on Trossard. That's 80. 10 million on Jorginho. You've then still got 10 million left. Is that not better than like 100 mil on
but
Mudryk?
then come the end of the season, then what? I can't spend as much as we was going to spend to
Why?
get the
Why?
win.
Because you was just spending
the
100
Roman
million.
man.
You was just spending 100
Yeah,
million
but
on
not
one
on the
player.
central striker.
He's not.
You
Why
stop
does he
talking
need to
about
be
the central
central? Why does he
striker.
need to be
You
central?
asked me who I wanted. I said Vlahovic.
Listen,
That
we bought
ends that dream.
Jesus. To me, we got Jesus because he
Yeah.
had 1 year left, 45 million. If he
Right,
had 2,
cool.
3 years left and he had 70, 80, 90 million price tag, we wouldn't have bought him, bro.
Okay, fair enough. Cool, I understand that. And I'm not even dismissing that point. But the point that you're actually making is come January or come the end of the season, we need a striker, right?
If we
True.
bought, if we had bought,
Hold on,
Tony-
no.
all right, so yeah,
Agree
in
with me on that point.
the summer, I would go and buy another striker again, yeah.
So
I'd
you would have
buy-
got Tony and then get another striker.
In the summer again, yeah.
What planet are you on?
But what?
What?
Hey,
That's
What's
football,
wrong with
mate.
me?
That's
That's
how
okay.
football
Listen,
goes.
It's just
We
not
don't
the way.
have a
It's not
striker
the
to
way
bring off
Arsenal-
the
it's not the way
bench, bro.
Arsenal
Can I
operate.
just say something to you, Craig? When we ever won titles, how many strikers did we have, bro? Why is it-
Four strikers,
what's
bro.
All right.
one
Hey,
striker
Mr.
been
Lewin,
doing?
how many strikers you got
So
up there,
left-
bro?
Whoa.
You need to, listen,
When
you
we
need
talk
more
about
options.
strikers,
This is
guys,
the thing.
when we go
You
back
need
to when we was
options.
winning, everyone
Yeah?
said
Four
four. How many
strikers,
was?
bro.
Wait.
Four.
You have to
How
have
many
fucking
was we
options,
playing
bro.
up front?
Arsenal ain't got enough
Two.
options. Listen, you don't
Two.
have enough options.
When
We was
was
playing
winning.
two up front,
Not
guys.
enough options, bro.
Who?
Come on, man, it's up
Who?
there.
Who?
When Arsenal were doing all of this winning and stuff and everything, but we was playing two strikers. That's why
Yeah.
you had
And how many
four.
did you have in the squad?
We played one now. So why
how
would
many
you
do you
need
need?
four?
Because you've gone. Because basically we had.
Make
So,
that
so
make
what you're
sense to me,
talking about
please.
is Thierry
Bro,
and Bergkamp, or Ian Wright and Bergkamp, right? But
Either
you
way,
had
I'm talking
wingers.
about
You
two
had
strikers.
Merson,
It's
Overmars,
irrelevant.
Parler. It's not,
Whatever
bro.
we're
Because
saying,
it's
you
not,
said
bro.
we had
Because
four strikers. We
no,
had
no.
four strikers to fulfill two positions.
Yeah,
We
that's
now
right.
have one central striker. So do we still need four strikers?
All right,
Yes,
so we
we
need
do,
three
because
then.
there's times when you need to
So
play two
so
up
we at
front.
least
There's
we had.
no option.
All right, so at the least we need 3 then, right?
Cool. I'd agree with you. I'd agree with you on 3.
Yeah,
At the
Eddie's not
least.
going
Even
nowhere,
3.
guys. Eddie's not going nowhere.
All right, so
Recognize
he'd be
that.
third choice. Tony would be
Right.
second,
You're
and then it'd be
fucking
between
agent.
That's
Tony,
just being real. That's just being real.
and then it's
He
between
ain't going
Tony.
nowhere because he's
Throw
got
up the
100 grand a week.
picture.
No one else is
Throw
going
up
to
the
pay him.
picture. Throw up the picture with CJ and Eddie having dinner, man.
It's then.
But again, my
No,
thinking
but if it's
is
free,
very,
bro,
very
think of it.
logical.
If it's free, I'm saying if you've got 3 strikers and you're saying, all right, we can't buy another one in January, in the summer, in this summer, then
Right. So if we've
you've
got
then
3
got
strikers,
Jesus, Tony,
we
and
need
Eddie.
3.
Then you
2
can
of them are full
rotate.
field. So we need
Yeah.
1 more, right?
No,
Are
if
we
you've got
agree?
Jesus, Tony, and Eddie, bro, then that's 3 strikers.
Right. So that, and this is my point. Those are not the 3 strikers that I would want. I would want to come summer and get a better quality of striker. That's
I
my
hear what you're
point.
saying. I get
If you
what
don't
you're
agree, that's cool, but at
CJ,
least
would you
understand
want
my
saying.
point.
No. I agree.
Do you want
I
Eddie
hear what
out?
you're saying.
Do you want Eddie
Huh?
out end of the season?
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's not going nowhere.
fair enough. 100
He's
grand was a
not.
bit steep. It was a
Hold
bit
on.
steep.
See, that's where
You
I'm
want
at as
Eddie
well,
out?
because that's why I'm saying. No,
Bro, I
that's
put
why
it in
I'm
the
saying.
group. I said I'm done.
Bro,
I'm done.
Yeah, he did. He admitted defeat.
I did.
He
I
admitted defeat.
apologized to everyone, all Arsenal fans. I said I'm done.
And that is
I'm done.
why
We
I'm
do better.
saying to you, bro.
You
Like
man are
you
fuckers.
can
You're
bring
fuckers,
Tony
bro.
in because you get rid of Eddie,
How can
bro,
you-
and
how can you do
you
this,
rotate
Chris?
Yeah,
Tony
but
and
you're saying
Jesus,
get rid
and
of
you buy
Eddie. I
another
don't
guy.
think that's
You
an
lot,
easy.
you lot are nearly top of the table. He's helped you get there. Now you're done with him. You lot are fucking. Not you.
Yeah,
You lot
whatever,
are
man.
done with him. But CJ,
No,
you're fucking.
there's no loyalty there, bro. There's no
No,
loyalty.
you got no
But my
loyalty,
thing
bro.
is,
You
my
got
thing
no
is,
loyalty to him. That's rude,
100
bro.
grand a week.
It's too
Everyone's
much.
saying get rid of him. How? Someone
No.
tell me how. Because if I'm
No.
Eddie, I've just signed a contract. I'm not going nowhere.
No, 50k you pay, 50k they pay. Loan. Panos.
Yeah, they're fucked up with that.
It's
They
it's
fucked
just a
up with
problem
that.
that you've just delayed that's coming back.
They fucked up. They let this little
No,
kid
he might
hold
get
them to
better.
ransom for a number 14 shirt, bro. Fuck
Mm.
that shit, man. Man, based this
Anyway,
whole.
shout out Eddie.
But the one thing I would do
see,
though is
Man
to
ruined
get
the
some money in
legacy
for
of the
another
14,
striker.
bro. He ruined it.
I would sell Balogun for 50 mil.
yeah.
Like for 50 million.
See what you
25 max.
see. I
He's
don't
having a
get
good
this.
season, though.
I don't get this, bro. I can't.
Bro, listen, it's the market right now.
Balogun,
50
Balogun
mil.
playing well.
Bro, why
He's
you?
in France. He's been playing
What would
well.
you say? What you saying, Arsenal? What,
If
bring him
someone
back?
gave us 50 million for Balogun, I'll take it
You
because he
represent
doesn't play in
100%.
our team.
Of course.
I'm not taking
the
it.
whole hand.
You're not taking it.
Not right now.
So you want to hold on a minute. Hold on now. So you wanted Gabriel Jesus, you want Ivan Toney, and
No.
you want...
See, now you're adding all of them together. No.
No, but this is what you just said, bro.
No, I didn't say all of them, man. I didn't say all of them. I said Ivan Toney's basically Balogun's basically replacing Eddie for me.
So all right. So
next in
Balogun,
line, boom.
so Balogun's supposed to go from beating Kylian Mbappe in goal scoring to coming back to being the third choice, watching Gabriel Jesus play. When he doesn't play, then Ivan Toney plays, and then he might get a game after scoring 20 odd goals in France.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
That's
Bro.
how the cookie crumbles at the big
Bro,
clubs,
it
man.
does,
Yeah,
bro.
when
It
you
does
get
work
I don't
like
think
that.
it
you gotta
works
take
like
it.
that.
Look
It
at
does,
City,
bro.
bro. That's how
It does,
City
bro.
run.
It definitely
You
does,
just
bro.
don't want
I'm
Arsenal to
seeing
run
Mahrez
like that.
sitting on the bench, bro.
No.
I saw
That's like
Sterling
runs, man.
sitting on the
Come on.
bench. I'm seeing
We
like De
need to be
Bruyne
more
sitting on the
ruthless, you know.
bench,
We're
bro.
too
You have to be
Yeah,
more like that.
all this nice, loud and nice.
Everyone's saying
too
about how
nice,
City.
man.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, lads. Everyone's talking about how City operate. 2 strikers, bruv.
Yeah, but we're
2.
talking about the guys on the bench, though.
Yeah.
The guys
What
on the
other
bench.
strikers
getting-
sits on the
The
bench?
guys
What
on
about
their bench.
Alvarez?
No, the
What
guys
other
on their bench.
strikers sits on the
No,
bench?
all their players
Alvarez
on
is
the bench. All their players on
Yeah,
the bench.
Alvarez is the other striker.
All their
Haaland
players.
and Alvarez,
All their
they got no other
players.
strikers.
All City's players on the bench get into the top 4 teams, bro. All their bench players.
Right.
Bench, true.
I understand that. But we was just talking before, and Mr. Lewis made a very point about I don't want Arsenal to be operating like Man City, but we're talking about what is successful. You, man, were talking about 4 strikers a second ago. They have 2, and they're the most successful club in the last 5 years. You, man, make it make sense to me.
But they covered that deficiency with high-level attacking mids.
Thank you very much.
You know,
Right.
Wingers,
Right.
same like
But
Liverpool.
this is what I'm trying to say.
Similar
But
to Liverpool.
then we had the same thing just before about when people, whether he's identified the right player or not, Arsenal wanted to spend whatever millions on Mudryk and not Tony. You know what I'm saying?
We've never
you got to look at both sides of the fence.
Yeah, that's Arteta's fault, though. He can't handle them big attitudes like that. Especially Tony. I think that would be a big problem for him. I'm not saying he can't handle it. Maybe
That's
that was
why.
the wrong word.
No, to me,
That was the wrong
I
word.
think that's
Like,
the
he would have
reason.
a-
That's
he would
the
have a
reason.
struggle.
Yeah, that's the reason why he won't go for players like Tone. Even like Zaha, he won't.
Tony
He'll
don't
never
smoke.
go.
No.
Too
And,
much.
and like
Too
I
much
said, I wanted
personality, man.
Zaha to be signed. I thought he was the right player.
There you
I don't
go.
know.
Like
I
I'm
agree
saying,
with you.
I'm not specifically saying Tony CJ. Do you get me? I'm just saying there's other guys out there, bro.
But this is
like,
my point. You're saying you man were talking like I didn't want us to sign anybody. I said Zaha covers both bases, the wing and central. It was the signing that made most sense to me.
Signing, actually.
So going on to Mr. Lewin, what's your take on Arsenal this week?
Well, the City and then the Villa game, and then we get round to you because we've been in there like an hour. Everyone in the chat.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah,
shout Ricky, shout anyone here.
No,
with
you
us.
lot.
What is Ricky
You
in the
lot
chat?
have
Put up his comments, man.
We need to speak about Man United, bro.
Yeah.
Now you lot have done your thing. Obviously, the losses have come.
What are you saying about the City game, Mr. Lewin? What did you think? Because you're out the
when
box.
you lot played City.
Yeah, both. I want both of you lot to tell us honestly. Like,
Personally,
how did it look? How did it look?
All right. First half, yo, man, hello. Why just single man out like that? No. Don't single man out like that, bro.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
Try to single man out, you know. Yeah, the City game in the first half, I'll be honest, it looked quite even. I'll be honest, you didn't really know what way it was gonna go. I couldn't pick a winner. Honestly, first half I couldn't. But it was that second half, you just knew goals were gonna come and one team was gonna have to break away from it. Do you know what I mean? And once that second goal went in, just didn't carry themselves. You could have got back in the game, but I don't know, like some of you lot play football, so you know that feeling when another team scores, it's peak. You know what I mean? Your head drops, another man's head drops, that's it, and then you just start getting run over now. And that's how it felt like. Once that third one hit, that was it. They were definitely done. They had enough. Haaland's got his goal as well. The little crowd's going mad. Like, do you know what I mean? And sometimes I just think that's Arsenal's problem. I don't know what it is, if it's the aura in the club or whatever, but them games there are the ones. Yeah, them games there are the ones, like, I've always said it, and my brothers and that, I come from an Arsenal family. Do you know what I mean? A lot of them support Arsenal, and I've always said to them, do you know what it is? Arsenal play good football, but they just don't win. They don't win enough.
You say Arsenal's your family?
The massive games. Huh?
You say Arsenal's your family? What did you just say?
No. Most of my family, like my brothers, a couple of my brothers support Arsenal. One of them supports Spurs. My sister supports Arsenal.
So Arsenal's in your blood. Carry on.
No. That's not what happened. Nice try, though. Say it with your chest, man. Say it with your face, yeah. But yeah, so for me, the City game, it was, again, they should have won it. They didn't. Does it show you where they're at? Yes. I agree with what Naro was saying as well about the test when they had them in the FA Cup. He should have played a full squad. You get more knowledge. So, yeah, that's probably down to his, I don't know, lack of experience or whatever, how he wants to do it. But, yeah, he could have learned a lot more the second time when he played them. Because then now it's like, do you know what I mean? The Villa game, good game, but when you lose a game, it shows. I think it shows in the next game you play. And I think you saw patches where you knew they lost the last game kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I felt like that. But then the second half now, whatever he said in the change room, fucking uplifted them and got them on the right page. But he should have been saying that to them at City. I know they wasn't losing at halftime, but whatever he said and motivated them, that's what he needs to be telling them the same thing, the same time. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is with Arsenal, man. At the end of the day, for me, it's their trophy to lose. I think personally, in my opinion, it's a 2-horse race between them and City. And yeah, man. But yeah,
would you say that if
well.
this was Liverpool in third place, just to keep it real?
Would I say?
Would you still say it's a 2-man race if it was Liverpool? Let's just say
I don't know Liverpool's aims and ambition for the season, man. But United's aims and ambition for the season is not about the title race. That's it. Right, if it so happens it falls like that, and both of you lot lose your next 2 games, and we climb up, fair enough. It is what it is. But that's not really what man's looking for this season, if I'm honest.
I hear you.
I mean, so yeah.
I hear you.
No Ambition FC. Football Genius.
Return to the vibes FC, man, but it's cool.
Vibes, I'm doing that Vibes cartel all day. Like, you know the thing.
Done.
Doing that sizzler, man. Let's stay up on top of things. Aye.
You better. Yeah, you lot better, bruv. Don't slip. Don't drop the soap. You get me?
There's no you got better that
That's-
Arsenal are having a fantastic season and people will bamboozle you into thinking that, that we're not. You know what I'm saying? The amount of banter you see. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
carry on, bro.
But yeah, no, I'll give my 2 pence about the Arsenal game against Villa because I kind of spoke on it about City already. The Villa game was interesting, you know. Like
No, go to the So you're done on the
He
City
said that
game.
he spoke on the City
I
game.
kind of spoke when
Yeah.
you guys were speaking.
West spot.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
let's quickly.
I'll go on the Villa game.
No, the Man U Barca was the next day, right? So we
Okay.
give you like that.
Yeah, man. Listen,
I didn't watch that game, so I'll stay out of this.
So it was a tough game for us, you know. Look, I predicted before the game 1-1, 2-2. It happened to be that. Look, Barca are a great team, man. They showed that they can play real football, man. But you know, we show we're a great team as well, you know, or we're trying to be a great team. I felt like not having. I can't say not having, but just having that white horse in AMC, it kind of changes up the game for us a little bit. And I feel like maybe he shouldn't really be there, but you know, he's working hard. Look, the goals we scored, look, what can you say? The boy Rashford, you know, you got to give him his flowers, you know, why he's still alive, you know, because what he's doing is tremendous. Ten Hag as well, you know, like the game plan, just to say that, you know what, I respect Barca, but we're going to go at this team. If we really look at that team, the experience is not actually there. You know, we had Gabri, we had Pedri, Rafinha, we had Rahulo at centre back, like the Alonso at centre back. Like that team could have been got out. And you know what? We showed it. Was I scared before the game? Yeah, I said, you know, this is going to be a hard game for us. But I predicted a draw, and we got that. You know, when we got our house, you know, I predict that we can beat them. You know, we showed their deficiencies, and we kind of showed you that they are human. You know, like this Pedri and Gabby, yeah, they're great players, but they're still young, you know, and I think you kind of saw it, especially with Gabby, and he won't be playing the next game, which actually works against us because I wanted him to play because I think he's just all right. And him playing on the left rather than a Dembele or somebody would, you know, I think definitely change our.
You think Gabby's just all right?
Yeah, I think he's all right because especially in the place he's playing for Barca, like somebody was telling me they play a 4-5-1, but you know, it's really a 4-3-3, and Gabby's really operating on the left. So for me, Gabby's an AMC, you know. So for him to be operating on the left, I don't feel like he should be playing there. I feel Fati should get that position, and it's a crime Fati's not actually playing, you know. And when he came on, you could see that this is a quality player. And
dangerous. You still, and there is links to the Arsenal in the summer. So
yeah, man. Listen, whoever gets Fati is getting a great talent, man. Because you know,
only if you got to spend, right?
Yeah, I think we will, but I'm saying in terms of that game,
if we signed Ivan Toney, wouldn't even been in the running. But listen, let's keep it on track.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I think we played a great game. You know, I think our pressing was key. You know, shout out Fredinho. You know, sometimes you get, you know, Fred, but then sometimes you get another Fred. You know, and Fred is just a bag of tricks. You know, and I'm really happy.
You just see what it is with me and Freddie. I like Fred. I just think he shouldn't play long balls. That's my only thing with him. No, that's not even on the disrespect thing. I think certain players should do things and certain players shouldn't. Yeah. He cuts up the play brilliant. He's good with the 1-2s. Sometimes even in shot. I like his confidence that he goes, you know what? I'm having.
He's been getting assists, Mr. Lewin. He's been getting a lot of assists.
This is what I'm saying. So a lot of people that don't like him, I don't believe that. I like him. I like that sometimes the game needs him. Sometimes you'll bring him on, let him be the little pit bull running around, cutting up the play. And yeah, you have to give that
his
to him.
His industry helps us a lot, man. If you see the amount of ground him and Waghorse were covering, man, these men are moving like track stars. Like no cap, they're running so much. I don't know how they're doing it. Especially Waghorse.
We stood up to Barca. We played well against them. We didn't let them go. We didn't go to the house and just let them run wild. Do you know what I mean? And I like that. I like that we tried to win the game. Should have been a penalty as well.
Wow!
Forget that.
Wow!
Yeah.
Facts.
So the game could have been won.
That was the Rashford one, yeah.
Yeah. Look,
I did see that.
Point. Rashford was clear through. He steps over, and my man Kunde clearly takes him out. You know, like I don't know how many more times it's going to happen for us. You know what I mean?
Is it a disaster if they beat you?
if they beat us, it's a disaster for sure. You know, I really want to go forward in the Europa League.
Yeah,
but it's
100%.
not a disaster for the season. But it's a disaster.
I'm pissed if we lose that. Yeah,
we
I'm
want to
pissed
win
if we lose because if we went there and we lost and we were losing 2-0 and we've come back for the second game now, different story. Then I'm like, oh, cool. We're 2-0 behind. It's going to be hard to get back in it. Blah blah blah. But to be in this, like proper in this, we nearly won it. We have to turn them over. Like we have to turn them over.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will definitely be pissed at this. Yeah, I'll be upset if we lose.
And if you hear
Definitely
the
one of them
manager,
games.
you know, the manager's very confident. You know, he's saying, "Listen, you man, come
man,
make sure you come watch us beat Barcelona because listen, we have no inferiority complex against these guys. They are not the same Barca they was once. If anything, we
it's
owe
not the
them
Messi
smoke.
Barcelona. It's not
We
that.
owe them bare smoke because from the finals, I'm still not happy with Barca. Fuck
What are you
Barca.
saying? Messi and that was a Rio was there them times that
listen.
Rio and Vidic in it. I remember
Listen, I got hate for Barca
was that
for that.
was that at Wembley?
Yeah, bruv, it was. It was pissed like down my road. I was pissed off.
But you know what? I'll give Man United credit.
I hate Barca.
I give Man United credit because as much as we say they're not the Barca or whatever, they are performing amazing in the league right now. I think they've only conceded 7 or 8 goals. They have got a record number of points, or second. I was reading a stat. I think it was the second highest points tally at this stage of the season in their history. Like they're having a great season. So for you guys to go and do, like, if I take the banter aside, go and do what you did. I haven't watched the game, so I can't talk too much on it. But just hearing the manner of the game, and I remember my son coming out and telling me what the score was, and this happened and that happened, and it was like Rashford he was telling me Rashford is now got a fear factor. Like you could see that they were scared, and I was just like, rah. But he said in the end, he said it was probably an evenish game, but I didn't expect the game to be even. So that's credit to United. You know what I'm saying? So
we
could have had 4, bro. We could have had 4. Like real talk, we could have scored 4 goals.
No, look, we could have scored goals, but like they could have scored goals as well. So we take it for what it was, 2-2. But the truth is, we should have had a red card against them, and that's it. Tunde should have been off. He should not been allowed to play this next game. And you know what? He's a top defender, so it actually doesn't help us. You know what I mean? He needs.
You don't sound like Leicester.
What do you mean?
Yeah, when you're talking about should have the player sent off and stuff like that. Just reminded me of what some of the Leicester fans were saying. You know, Sabitzer.
With the Sabitzer thing. Well, listen, look, we talked about that. If we're gonna jump onto that game.
It weren't a red card.
Oh yeah,
it weren't a red card.
If we're gonna stay on the Barca game, like I say, you know, I think we've done very well, and I'm looking forward to it. Second game for sure. I think we can beat them.
Listen, CJ, I know I've witnessed us going out to the new camp various occasions and definitely leaving with a Vaseline, bro.
Oh, mate, I'm telling you, man.
So for me to see Man U, who at the start of the season, when these guys say they're not in a title race, at the start of the season, I would have predicted Man U to come above Arsenal. I did say second with City first, but I would have in my real prediction, I would have probably said Man U third, Arsenal fourth. Yeah, and that would be factoring Liverpool in at second because of what we've seen over the last few seasons.
Facts.
They've dropped away now. So what I've seen with Man U since that Brentford slapping, you lot got
Brentford and Brighton.
2 early slappings, and that was like
2 first games of the season.
Yeah, that was
2
like
wake up calls. 2 early wake up calls.
We didn't know if you'd make it out of the hospital. That was them type of vibes.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, no, listen, it was bad.
This is
times.
United, bro. This is United,
but look,
bro.
that's credit to Ten Hag. You know, look, like I said before he came, you know, I did my due diligence and I said elite attacking management. The guy knows what he's doing, and even if you just hear the last press conference when we beat Leicester 3-0, he just said, "Listen, there's certain rules that we have here." And look, we defended horribly. And you know why? Because Mandan wasn't following rules. So he's clearly come with a philosophy and a set of rules that we have to follow. And the other managers clearly didn't have that. Ralph Rangnick, they couldn't handle because he was too much. He was different level. Do you know what I mean? To Ole, to Ralph.
I believe, Wash, yeah?
Go on.
I believe, that since he's come, at the start of when it was like pre-season, he put them lot through hardship. Yeah, he put them to work. So when the season started, the first 2 games, they weren't used to certain things. and that they weren't used to it, bro. But as they started to listen and listen and listen, now you can see the progression, bro.
Of
Just
course.
even in the mannerism, the way some of the players communicate now. Certain times you see players. I don't know how deep you are in it, but I watch some of the training stuff sometimes, and you see the groups that come out now. They're more mixed up. They're communicating with each other differently now. Like it looks like a proper unit. Whereas before you saw some of them sticking together and these don't stick together. It's not like that.
Yeah, that was,
You know what I mean? It's changed.
So you're in
The
post.
philosophy's changed there, man.
You're in post CR7 era right now. So that was the immediate change, and that is the immediate change I've noticed. Yeah, and I was up that. I rate Ronaldo in it, so I was one saying I don't know why it don't work, but obviously you can see why now, and clearly it's a benefit to you guys. And...
Well, yeah, just to see why we can see why now. I think the thing what we are seeing now is that the players now know that the best player in the world is not there anymore, so they can show their level. Sometimes people feel like, because Ronaldo was so good, it's just like, I don't even have to.
Who's the best player? Pause.
Ronaldo. Yeah, always.
Right,
listen, everyone knows Ronaldinho is my favorite, so let's just leave that there, innit? But like I'm saying, and I feel like him leaving the dressing room actually showed, and Maguire being stripped off the captaincy and being dropped. You know, he wasn't stripped, but you know what I mean. Basically, Bruno's the captain. Yeah, Bruno's basically the captain though. But that has told a lot because it's done the power shift. Ronaldo out, Maguire now benched. That's two of the big people that really was having a big hold in Man United, and now they're gone. And you know, I feel like the team now is really like, okay, the manager's here. He's brought 6 players in. Then those new players are all starting, by the way. Martinez, Casemiro, and Antony. They're in. Malacia even playing himself. Eriksen starting. So the old regime is getting kicked out. It's kind of like that Newcastle vibe. It's like you're playing for your job. And you can see the players kind of playing for their job because they know who's in this season is not going to be there next season. We're making wholesale changes. When we look at it, we got Donny, we got McTominay, we got potentially Fred, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof. We go up front, Martial, potentially. There's a lot of players. Then we look at Palestri and we look at the return of Ahmad. You know, so we've got a lot of dealings in this season for next season. So if you're not performing and you're not going to show your level, you will be kicked out. We can see it. Maguire wasn't even on the bench just the other day when we played.
What was that? What was just out of the squad or what?
No, I don't know. I don't know. All I know, he wasn't there. You know, but and to be honest, I don't really look for Maguire anymore. He's not even an image in my mind. That guy is 4th, 5th choice centre back. I will have Lindelof over him 100% because the manager likes the style. It's all about styles. I always say, you know, it's got nothing to do with leagues or anything. You play the style, you implement your style on the field. And you can see that with Luke Shaw and Martinez both playing centre back. And if we actually look at Tim Hog's playing career, he was a centre back and he's 5'11". So, you know, we just see it and we can see his philosophy and his plans coming to life. And I said it before this season in terms of Rashford and, listen, who will we see from Rashford? What will we see? And I said, you're going to see a much improved player because football is all about tactics. Same with Sancho. You're going to see somebody that is being given clear directions. Because if we look back to Ole, what did Rashford say about Ole? He even brought his fucking lawyer in or whoever it was to say, Ole wasn't training man right, basically. Where I was trying to chat to Ole and Ole wasn't chatting to man properly. So Rashford did that on his own accord to actually remove him away from Ole. And he said, look, now we've got the new challenge with Erik ten Hag. And you know what? I'm up for the challenge. And I can show you what I'm actually about. You've taken Cristiano Ronaldo away. Cool. This is my time to shine, you know. And the star boy is really coming out in full effect. And, you know, just to speak on Martial as well, because I feel this is a big problem, you know. Like, we've got a guy who's made of glass, you know. The guy's a great
injury prone, man.
Yeah, he's so injury prone, you know, and it really hurts our squad. And I think, like, when people talk about the title, just Waghorse, look, the guy was not meant to play this many games. And I feel like because CJ talked about earlier, he said it was a great point. He taken him out of the firing line and say, listen, you play attacking mid and you just run around more. We put Rashford up front and a little bit of the heat will go from you. But you know what? Respect to Ten Hag for that, for him. But yeah, man, the guy needs to come out of the team. I'm not really feeling his contribution. Like, I respect it because I'm a baller. I like to play football myself. I can understand the passion and intensity. And
but you've been winning. You got to look at what he's doing.
Yes,
he's creating space for Rashford.
No, of course, but it changes the philosophy of the football we're trying to play as well.
Yeah, but you're still winning.
Yeah,
and Rashford's scoring.
But we're winning.
Yes, fair enough, but still.
like Mr. Lewin said, it's a philosophy that we want to keep, and Bruno is that attacking mid, and to remove Bruno just because we're struggling in the midfield because we have lack of players, i.e. Eriksen not there, you know, it is causing us to actually change our game a little bit, and you're seeing more and more of Waghorse's deficiencies, and then people want to talk about Waghorse in X, Y, and Z ways, but the guy wasn't even supposed to be having this many minutes. He's playing by default. So when we play by default, we know, okay, all cards are off the table. Give the guy love. Give the guy space. Pause.
It's
You
not
know what I'm
fair.
saying?
That's not fair, man. You can't say he's not supposed to play this much.
No, but look, we know he's the third striker. Honestly, and Ricky's
true,
got it
though.
in the
It's true.
chat. I said Martial injured, Rashford goes up front. If Rashford's injured, okay, cool, he plays. But my main thing with Waghorse is here to play a tactic. Every manager has got an ace up their sleeve, and Waghorse was supposed to be the ace in the sense where he comes on, he changes the game with the way he plays, because especially the way he's playing. You know, Eric already knew what he wanted to do with this player, but everybody is seeing it now. They're seeing it too early. He needed 6 months. He needed more time to train. He needed more time for Martial and these men to play and for him just to ease himself in. He's been thrown in at the deep end, and you know what? We can see he's just not he's not the guy, you know, 6'6", but you know, bless him.
It's very much
6'6"
like
in
you've got to
prison.
again change your play to have a player like that.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
have to. We haven't had a
starting, if
striker
you're
like that for
starting
so
with
long.
him, if you're starting with him. Whereas if you're bringing him off the bench, then it gives you something to
Yes.
change the game, right?
Yeah,
We've
and
had
I
a
feel
couple
like,
games he shouldn't have started him, and he started him. He should have
Yeah.
left him on the bench, brought him on 70 minutes.
But what we're
You
saying
know what I
is,
mean?
is,
Go
is
with
that
the impact.
yeah, but is it the squad's light or because there's a
yeah.
reason?
Well, listen, remember, when we play
Bit of
football,
both.
we're playing football in expert ways, right? So we need an expert striker, you know, just to bring it back to EE, you know, he's not an expert level striker. Just to compare him to Tony, we know Tony has expert level things that he does in those positions, right? He can shift it, he can play the pass, he's got striker knowledge. Waghorse has got striker knowledge, but the quality is just not there. We miss quality from Waghorse.
Yeah, for your style of play, for your
For our
Yeah,
style of play
100%.
and overall him is just not of the quality. We need more. We need more quality. It's there's only a certain amount of style of play we can talk about. Like even when we go back to E, the style of play, yes, he's a defensive forward. He works for Arsenal's style of play, but sooner or later you need to do your job and score fucking goals.
Shout out Narrow, he said he had to sort something.
Yeah, man, shout out Narrow.
It's probably
Narrow.
them Tottenham fans up that side of it.
And you know what? Obviously, I want to bring Mr. Lewin into this one as well, because obviously Mr. Lewin feels very strongly like I do, you know, in terms of this title race, you know. And look, like I said, I would love to be in this title race. And you know what? In terms of just normal English, we are in a title race because mathematically we are not out of it. So we're still in it by that chance. But the way I'm looking at our season, do you know, before our next Premier League game, we got 3 games. Barca, the final against Newcastle, and then we have the FA Cup. So we most probably might lose games in the sense where you guys, Arsenal and City, because you're out of the FA Cup, you might actually now play more games than us. So we'll be playing catch up. So we'll have game in hand. So when we have game in hands, we're still playing catch up, and that makes it even harder. So it's just like, I feel like that is one of the main reasons as well that we're not coming for this league. We're in too many competitions. We don't have the squad depth, and you can clearly see what happens when a few players are injured with us. We are scrambling to actually make different types of changes. You know,
in fairness, bro, I mean, obviously you've got the cup game at the weekend. Everyone's gonna still play at the weekend, so we're all still playing. But then after that, it's just back to Champions League, well, Europa and Prem for us. So we got the same. We got the same games, bro. Like,
no, you lot ain't got Europa though.
No, they do. They
what are you
do.
talking about,
When's your Europa game?
What are you talking about?
So we went.
When's their next Europa game though?
It's not to be decided yet, Lewin. Not yet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what
you got to qualify.
Yeah, we got to qualify.
Right, but this one I'm saying. You lot still got less games than us.
Yeah, we're playing more games though. That's what we're trying to say, Arsene. Yeah, and
exactly.
CJ, we have been playing a lot of games. If you actually look at our games,
you have played a lot of games. You played more than anyone, I think. I can't remember what the step was.
And this is what I'm saying. If you look at our squad depth and you look at actual positioning, we've got Casemiro. One Casemiro's gone. Who do we got? Lindelof or Martinez? Because Fred and McTominay and Sabitzer are not DMs. These are CMs. So we have to now go on specifics, right? We've lost Eriksen, the ball playing midfielder there. So we keep playing and we keep playing, and we're gonna start actually getting fatigued way more. If you've seen, Eric Ten Hag has been so clever in refreshing the defensive line. That's why you see our whole defensive. You can't name the 4 defenders that are going to start. We might have Malacia there. We might have Luke Scott, the centre back. We might have Basaka. We might have Dallo. We don't know.
I would have took Ten Hag at points last season over Arteta. Obviously, when it was Arteta out.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's different now, but we can see the progression within months, bro. Within months, we can see, and that's why I'm not having none of this. We're not in the title. I'm not having it, bro.
No, he's conceded. I listened to what Football Genius has said.
All of them, CJ, him, Smith, no, allow it because he's an issue.
All right,
it's a competitive league.
Dan,
Listen. No, wait, bro. Wait, Jay.
This was Ten Hag's second season.
Jay, have a look.
Then I would
have
say
a look, Jay. Have a look,
Jay.
Jay.
Yeah, we're 6 points off, and you got a game in hand, and we've got to play way more games than you,
bro. City was the 6 games. That City was the 6 games. We're
not
going to talk about this for 10 minutes.
You're on form, though. You're on form.
But form is what is form. Form is just form. It means nothing, really. It just means you're playing well. That's it.
We're in the same form as City.
Yeah.
That's it. Doesn't mean nothing, and they're above us. Don't mean nothing.
I said it in the group. A form is temporary, class is permanent. But I said we've got a bit of class, but our class is not permanent in that team. City got the permanent class. Liverpool, if they turn up, got permanent class. Arsenal don't have that. We don't have that. We got sprinkles, Saka, Odegaard, Rashford. I was going to say Malacia. That's my guy. Malacia, Martinez. You know what I mean? But we've got sprinkles. We've both got sprinkles, but we ain't got the creme de la creme, which is what City have. And that's why my title push for City is so strong, because they just got too many fucking players, bro.
Trust me, that's what you need. The squad has to be deep, bro. You have to have a
squad is a £1 billion squad, lads.
So anyone that comes off the bench is perfect. They
put Bernardo Silva at left wing back, because you know what he said. He said, "Yeah, listen, my best position is attacking wing back." That's what he said. I'm an attacking wing back. I said I'm the number 1 in football. I'm the only person that plays this position. Bernardo said. So now he's playing attacking wing back. Madness.
New positions
from tactical.
Before we get back to the Prem quickly, because we've been an hour and a half now. The Barca game, though, bro, what I'm talking about is heart. It's that thing CJ was talking about. It's belief, and bro, to be up at Newty Camp, that ground's bigger than Old Trafford, bro. It's bigger than OT.
It's a lovely ground, by the way. Shout out New Camp.
Mad, bro. And to go out there again, like, because you lot are still in a rebuilding process, right? So you're still trying to gel on that. So to be that composed in that environment, you're in the cooker, bro. You're in the cooker in there. You're in the cooker. Your fans are probably in the gods, because you know how high the away fans. It's all there at the top.
They sit right at the top.
Right at the top, bro. So I had to give you credit for that, man, because obviously Barca was on you guys, innit? They're at home.
Yeah, they were doing bits.
But you lot was always a threat on the counter. I was like,
De Jong had a point to prove as well.
Like, you saw me. I came in the chat when I saw a goal, and I was just like, by the time I could do anything, it was like 1-1. I was like, right.
And I think everyone appreciated that match.
Man, you're on this thing still, like, as a neutral.
Everyone appreciated it's a good game.
Yeah, I think we showed that we're here to play football. Ten Hag is here to play football. We're not here just to partake. We want to really play the game in the way he wants to play it. And if we lose by that, that's fine.
So that also means that he believes you can win the title.
Yeah, he believes everything. He has to. He has to. He's the fucking manager.
Trust your process, man.
Listen, I tell you right now, I told you, if you, man, happen to lose 4 games, Arsenal, and City lose another 3-4 games, bro, and we win.
I told CJ,
you're going to hit the loudest gas.
I told CJ, if City lose 3 more games, I'm looking at the title like, boy, yo.
You think it's done, isn't it?
Bro, if they lose, I'm saying in terms of like, it'd have to be like in terms of like us winning, them losing, right?
Yeah.
So we're gaining the points advantage every time they lose. It's not like us.
Yeah, but you know what it is that I know that you're one of them, man.
Ricky
Who look at the
Rose,
fixture
man's
list.
looking like Ricky Rose right now. Look at Ricky Rose,
Nah,
Rose.
these man, yeah.
Hey, Maybach music
Hey,
in the
hey, hold
building.
on.
It's Amsterdam.
Hey,
Amsterdam.
hey, you can't change my name, blood. You ain't taking the piss.
I
just clocked.
Bro, that was like
But
an
nah,
hour ago.
you
No,
would
an
look
hour
at
ago.
the fixture list. You would look at the fixture list and think, yeah, points here, points there, points there, bro. No one would have looked at the fixture list and looked at Man City going to Nottingham Forest. Everyone on FPL had Haaland as their captain because he was supposed to go there and do bits.
I
Me
missed
too.
a sitter.
You know what I'm
me.
I
saying?
can't believe
I had
it.
Rashford.
I
watched
can't believe what I
I
saw.
watched the whole game on Arab TV. Bro, I can't believe it.
But my thing is that you're going to look at fixtures and you think, yeah. Arsenal going to go to Liverpool and they're going to lose. There's just going to be shock results all over the place. And I do believe that we lose at least another 3 to 4 games before the end of the season.
Wow, out of 15.
Mm.
So in the first
Because,
15.
and the reason why I say that is because of pressure. I've always said already.
It's one of them
Yeah,
City.
with
It's
that,
one
yeah,
of them
with
City.
that,
we can win the league. We can
It's
win
one
the
of them
league. Of
City.
course we can. But City has to give it to us as well.
It's one of them City.
What's that? Well,
Game
based
you're
on
gonna
history, yeah, one of them's definitely City.
Who's the other one then?
I don't look at fixtures like I was just saying because we could go to Anfield and get a result, for example, and then we could lose our next game against Leicester. We just don't know.
How you're playing. How do you feel you're going to lose the points? If you feel you're going to lose anything.
Right now, I don't feel that we're in fantastic form. I think the manner in which we won the game against Villa will help us because it we was always talking about momentum before.
Yeah.
That is something that just creates it straight away because ultimately your euphoria, you're high. You know what I'm saying? So I expect us to win our next 2 or 3. I do expect us to go to Leicester and win.
See, even though you say that, I was then gonna back you and say this is the thing I get with what you're saying because I then look at Leicester and think I'm not sure, bro. These guys they just drop the bag at random times. So I get what you're saying. You get me? But it's, if we go and handle our business the way we're supposed to, then
if Tillemans and Vardy turn up,
that's what I'm saying. Because even for Man U, we was on a group call on the day before you got played the other day, and I was saying Man U are due to drop points, and Mr. Lewin said nah. But even you are saying it. You're due at some point. You got to drop points, innit?
Listen, I said we were going to drop points either Leicester or Liverpool. And the only reason I said Leicester was because of the exact reasons. If you watch the first 25 minutes, I knew that shit was going to happen. I knew we was going to be pummeled with shots. And I didn't think De Gea was going to make the most outrageous saves you're going to see. This guy is a fucking phenom. Shout out motherfucking David De Gea.
He's an alien, man. He's an alien.
Unbelievable.
He's selective, though. He's selective.
Yeah, bro, listen. This season, he's been very good for us.
He's been amazing.
But, yeah, just going back onto the Arsenal thing, the United thing. I thought we was going to lose either drop points here, maybe a 1-1, 2-2, or I thought it was going to be away at Liverpool. It's a hard game for us. But you know what? We beat them comfortably in the end. Because the game wasn't going like that. Like I know a lot of people was watching.
The game went over to the end, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking.
When Sancho came on and done his bits, was the game already won, or did he come on to help?
You know what? I feel second half we kind of had control. Like I feel like the game we had
more control, definitely.
Yeah, like the game we had control.
He assisted to the win.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
he made it look more comfortable.
He killed it. He killed the game off 3-1, didn't it? He killed it.
He's looking more comfortable now as well.
Yeah,
definitely. From that first,
so your strongest side does not include the horse.
Definitely not. Huh? It can't, CJ. We've got
too much. I'm talking about with obviously. So what would you do? Would you
Anthony, Rashford, Bruno, Sancho?
Would you put Sancho?
Yeah. Of course, Sancho. Sancho is a guaranteed starter. 150% for me. He plays on the left. If Anthony's not playing, then he plays on the right. He has to play.
Man's got a mad football brain, you know.
Yeah,
he's a talent. There's no
quite a few years ago, man. Like we've seen what he does.
Trust me.
Definitely. So you think we're going to see a new Sancho now?
Listen, I already predicted that. Improved. Yeah. Like Mr. Lewin said, new and improved Sancho. We can already see he's losing weight. You can see he's still a bit fat. He's still got a little bit of fat on him compared to when
Yeah,
he
he can
comes
still lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah, he still needs to use maybe another stone, maybe half a stone, and replenish that with muscle. You know, he needs to go.
Yeah.
On, I would love
He's
for him
like
to
where
make
Shaw
story.
was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like where Shaw was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that position right now.
yeah.
So
You can see he
do
went
bits,
through
he
some.
can still play the football. But there's room for improvement there still. He can still be quicker, can still be faster, stronger on the ball.
Yeah.
100%. But I think the more they play, bro, trust me, that's why I said next year, bro. Next year, chatter, man. Next year,
Listen,
should
next
be a
year
problem.
we're coming with full. I'm coming with full.
Telling you.
We're going to win the title smoke.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying
that kind of smoke make you choke, blood.
Yeah, I don't care what happens. We're coming for it, and I'm going to keep the same energy.
Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
If it's
I love
real,
this.
I'm going to.
I just got to
I
star
can't
it.
give you that this
Star
year.
it.
I can't give you that this year because our team ain't ready yet. But next year, blood, all guns blazing.
Wait, CJ, how gas have I been for the Carabao Cup? I've said from the start we're winning.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'll give you that. Yeah, you've been on that. You've been on that. You said it because I remember we had I think we was on the pod and you was saying Carabao Cup and a top four. That's a successful, great season. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely give you that. And that to me, listen, I'm no disrespect to Newcastle, but with no Nick Pope in goal, Karius is literally an open goal. So I just think that's done. That's
I want
done.
to smash them. Fuck them. We need that. We need that trophy. Bro. We need that.
Trust me.
Bro, we need
But I'll
that.
tell you
We need
something.
that trophy for the team, for the club. Telling you.
If you guys slip up, mate.
It's gonna be travesty, bro.
I'll tell you. Listen, I've got to check my phone. I need to make sure my phone's charged. Yeah.
Listen, if you want to find me on that day, you got to come to Wembley Park.
Don't even phone me,
Real
blood. Don't even phone me.
Yeah, come to Wembley Park. Find me in somewhere just chilling.
Bruno.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like the Pablo.
What are you saying? Box Park?
Bro, imagine Box Park is not even allowing man to watch it. Only if you've got a ticket, you can go in.
Yeah.
It's a fan park. I don't even know what that means. It's fucking
That's
retarded.
crazy.
Bro, it's fucking
crazy.
I'm going to chat to them tomorrow about. I think we're going to chat to them about doing the next event in one of the minutes. I think Wembley or Shoreditch, but
jeez, Wembley one is live, but we need to get the main stage. Like I was with Fleur when he performed on the main. Anyway, but yeah, main stage.
Yeah, come on. All right,
listen, man,
so
I got to make a move, you know.
Oh yeah, out.
Yeah, I got to make a move, fam. Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's like 20 to 2.
Love though, man.
Yeah, come on.
No,
Big up CJ.
I know.
Big up CJ. I was just gonna quickly get into the weekend's results.
Yeah.
We had the Villa. The Villa was the early one, innit? And then obviously City played not long after us. Obviously we saw Chelsea in the mud. We saw Hughes lot gain points on us. But I think let's just spot.
If we sign, obviously signing Enzo. If we sign Casado as well, Jorginho goes to Arsenal. Asna. Yo. Jorginho goes to Asna. Shit. Asna. Thank you very much for the 15 million. If we sign Casado as well. Thank you for the 15 million. Thank you.
Deep CP away, kind of frequency of the slave world. It's all a dream trap, break free out the basement. Unplugged to the matrix, DNA upgraded, like Neo facing them agents. Can't see the shake, it's pagans. Shake 'em off.
Neo facing them agents. Hey, it's mad.
Disrespecting
No, you killed that, Austin. You killed it.
Jay's nervous. Shit.
I just don't know what he's gonna do after that. I don't know what he's gonna do.
You know what? He does it to himself a lot of the time, innit? Because I heard Smith saying, when they do the Eminem thing, like Don't work.
Mm.
Man will still diss you. And it's
Well,
only bad.
he might just quit supporting football, bro, after that one. That was
Yeah,
deep.
no, I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking epic. I
know,
think he should
innit?
be proud of that. That was
Asna. Asna.
Yeah, man. So what we're in?
Yeah,
4-2. Hour and 40 minutes. Go on, take it off, bro. You know, man's billing him, innit? And
yeah, no, I hear you. So look, 4-2. You know, Arsenal did their thing. You know, after I predicted Arsenal to lose that one. So for them to come back in the way they came back, yeah, man, I respect it. I do respect it. You know, it was a mammoth win, man. You know, so yeah, man, respect to them, man. Fuck, you know, Lewin.
Yeah, it was a good game. 2-2. I wasn't even sure. That was the decisive moment. One of them next goal is important kind of things. And I think Arsenal knew that, got the goal, and finished it with the fourth. And obviously by then it was over. Villa didn't have a chance. But yeah, man, they needed that. You lot needed that. You could have slipped up. But yeah, luckily, obviously, City fucked up as well that day. But
yeah, man,
100%. And for me, do you know what it is? Going into the game, obviously we came off of the L at City, a draw to Brentford, a L to Everton. So we knew it was all doom and gloom pretty much. And we've seen this with Arsenal before, where we see that just one swing of the pendulum and we capitulate. So that's in the back of the mind. That's PSTD. That's trauma that I will deal with forever in my life for the last 20 years I've been dealing with. So it's mad. That's like that ain't going nowhere. So the memories I've got for that means that going into the game, it's always like, wow, Emery, early kickoff. We've just took an L. It's Villa away. Douglas Luiz, we didn't get that signing done like in at the start of the season or deadline days, last deadline day signing, all of that. We didn't get that done. The pressure just mounts. The pressure mounts. It's away. It's Villa. Early kickoff. The whole Prem is watching. All the eyes in England are watching Arsenal. Everyone's waiting for us to, because this is the game, isn't it? Now it's like, right, cool.
That's the game.
Boom.
Now.
You drop the point. City win. They go top. It's over. And for me, I said it in the chat. The minute we do that and allow City to go top, gain, even if we're on joint points and they're sitting top with us, and it's just goal difference, forget about it, because their mentality will go into overdrive, whereas ours will go into reclusive, like, oh shit, like. And what I saw was like 1-0 down, Ollie Watkins slam home early.
Great finish, bro. And this is the things where I'm saying, bro, like, he's an English striker, bro. Like, I don't even rate the youth too tough, but like,
but he's a good player.
Player.
You can't knock a man. Yeah, he's a good player. But you know, like, all right, do it in big games. And this is what I'm saying, man. Certain man step up in big games. So I'm saying Rashford. I saw Rashford as a youth man coming on, slapping home against Arsenal. I saw Rooney do it. I saw Rooney at 16, bro. So I've seen youth man step up to Arsenal and show what it is in it. So you kind of want to see the same for your own team, but that side of me, I don't mean to digress. 1-0 down. It's like, all right, what are you gonna do? We're still very much in the game. A lot of the play, still very involved. All the possession, very competitive. We know Emery's thing, very tactical. He's beat us at Villarreal, and it's all mad that he's been at Villarreal, now he's at Villa, and like, Emery's thing's mad, isn't it? Like, and Seville, Europa, yeah? Not Ville, like Seville, and then Villarreal, and then Villa. Like, it shows.
What are you doing, bro?
Do you get it? Like Arsene and Arsene Wenger, and do you get me?
Something going on.
Certain things, it's just like legacy or destiny, innit? So yeah, cool. Get Emery his props, Carl. Emery's a dud still. He's a dud, bro. He's done bits. We can't. It was.
Listen, he's got credentials, man. We can't take away his accolades. Four Europa Leagues. Beat Man United to win one of them.
The most Europa Leagues, right? As a manager,
that one hurts me, West, as well. I don't like that,
bro.
one.
I know.
Yeah, we should have played you in that final already.
Didn't like that one at all.
He beat us. Remember, he beat us with Villarreal.
Oh yeah,
and played you like in the final. Yeah.
yeah. I would have preferred Arsenal, to be fair. It would have been just a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Villarreal was all defensive, fucking playing football.
That's Emery tactics. You get me?
Yeah.
Emery tactics. I'm saying Emery tactics. But like I'm saying,
Ole
if we played you in that Europa League final, you'd have probably won.
It would have been definitely a more enjoyable game to watch. You know, that was fucking defensive. Like I say, it was a masterclass from their side in the sense where they had a plan and they didn't want to fucking change. It's like, like you're not changing the plan, blood. Yeah. Well played, innit?
It works. It works.
Yeah, they work.
So yeah,
De Gea to miss it as well was sad. Like, shout out De Gea, man, but he shouldn't be taking pennies and like.
Oh yeah. The two keepers stepped up, innit?
Yeah, that's how
was it Oblak, innit? Oblak and De Gea.
De Gea.
No, not Oblak. Oblak plays for Atletico.
Yeah. Oh no, what was him? Who was the Villarreal keeper? It was the two. It was the two keepers though, innit?
Keepers though, yeah.
That's how far it went down.
Yeah, that's mad.
You know what? Ole was never destined to win no trophies. That's just the thing.
But Ole got you second, bro.
I know, bro, but second is first losing, bro.
Yeah, he did things, but he just never got the trophy.
Yeah. Ole, you know what's Ole's greatest thing? Buying players. He bought Ahmad, Pelestri, Bruno, obviously Basaka, that's my guy, and Maguire. Maguire was a bad transfer, but I don't know if it was just him on that one there, but yeah, that was a bad.
I don't know about. I think that was a club stunt. That one.
Yeah, that probably was.
I believe it was a club stunt as well.
They wanted the defender, and they bought.
It's that English thing as well. Yeah.
He bought Varane in, got Sancho in, got Ronaldo in. The guy, he picked the good players. I will give him that. He picked very good players.
Yeah, he knew in it. He knew who the good players were.
No, it's vibes. It's vibes. Them man was like, Ollie's on vibes. Like, and they're on vibes. They're on vibes. A lot of men are on vibes, and that's what I'm saying. We have to understand this even in football. A lot of men are running on vibes, where it's like
a lot of vibes.
It doesn't dictate your talent or whatever. It just means that where you go and what you do within the game is based on vibes, man. And to me, it should be that anyway. But there still has to be some thought process behind every decision. Yeah. And behind your goals and your achievements and what you want to ascertain in the game and that, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, 100%. And look, like I say, you will see all United fans change their stance if you, man, just start dropping points and we capitalize. Because you know what? Honestly, if you lose 3 games in a row and City loses 3 games in a row and we win 3 games...
You won the league, bro.
No. As in, we'll be top of the league and then it will be, okay, can we sustain it? And the answer will be, who knows? But let it happen first. If you want us to get gassed, let that happen at least.
Put me on top and then ask me.
Then you agree, Mr. Lewin, yeah?
No, it's not about agreeing, Arsene. It's about trying to get to your energy. Do you know what I mean?
Bro. It's competitiveness, bro. It's like you never
competing in 4 cups.
Yeah, but it's a sport, bro. You don't enter a sport. You don't enter the sport with.
But I didn't this year.
No, listen. I get that. I get that. Neither did we, bro. I'm not saying. No, we didn't, bro. We came 8th, bro. We came 5th last year.
No, but Arsene, we came 8th
twice.
We don't mind.
We don't mind, bro.
We don't mind being in the tower.
We're mudded like worse. We're really mudded last season. You know this.
Yeah, you was better than us
last season.
150%.
Nah.
What? You guys?
We finished 6th last season, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was just like that.
Bro,
that wasn't.
Do you see the way you guys are playing? You guys have been playing very well from last season, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's why you brought it into this season. Like, you man,
there were spells, there were moments.
You man played well.
You lot have been in form this season.
In moments, but what we've done,
you lot have been in your best form in how many years this season?
Yeah. You guys been playing well. Your team cohesion is very high.
We ain't been in form lately, and it's been your best form ever.
100%. 100%. Exactly. So
you lot are breaking records this year.
All right. So what you're in right now is your best form ever right now. For the last how many?
Ole did good.
No,
Ole did good.
No, but I'm saying in terms of like a period of football within the last how many years. This is your best spell. It's the same thing we was doing.
No, but you gotta remember, your best spell has come after 3.5 years. Our best spells come out in 6 months.
Exactly, it's quicker. So he's done your process quicker.
No, it's quicker
so
because
that
the manager's better.
Yeah,
But
so
what
there
I'm
you go.
saying
So
The
that
manager's
means
better,
that,
that's all.
no, but no, listen.
Go on.
We're now 3.5 years in, yeah.
Yeah.
Big man thing. All right,
Big
how
man
about
thing.
this? Yeah. All right, watch this.
He's had these facts. He's been waiting to drop this. What? He's gonna put some up. What?
We ain't monetizing yet
haven't
anyway,
decided.
so we don't even know if this pod, Fruit Smoking, will be the one that blocks us from getting monetized, because it won't, because man ain't monetizing. There's no money involved here, right? Boom. Listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. Shout out Kurt Shaw, shout out Turkish, shout out the guys over at AFTV. Couple of them, man, there, but a couple of them are my guys, innit? But one of the bros said something. Shout out Curtis, yeah, bro. Man said, yeah, if we don't win the league this season, bro. 1 minute. I don't never do man dirty and not put myself in the same position of being able to be clipped and all of that, yeah. So, it's Cali, shout out Cali.
Okay.
Listen, yeah. If we don't win the league, we don't come second. Yous lot come second. We do nothing in Europa League. What is that?
It's a dead season.
It's a failure of a season to me.
Facts.
However, because we've achieved our target at the start of the season, which said Champions League, so we've come fourth now, should I be happy about that?
What?
Yes and no.
Wait. I should be happy about that, but you just told me.
No.
Wait. This manager has been here 3 years, 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Your manager's been here how long?
6 months.
How long was Conte at Spurs before he got them to top 4?
A year and a half.
Nah, bro.
No, a year. Sorry.
Nah, bro.
Well,
Your manager's got no experience, bro.
No, Conte. No, remember, Nuno started the season.
All your managers done.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Who did he have before?
Conte came in November last year and got them top 4 because we bottled it. Yeah.
Conte has much more experience than Arteta.
All right. So what
the
I'm
other
saying
guy much more experience than Arteta.
Ten Hag, yeah.
Yeah. 10 years. Ten Hag's been doing management for 10 years.
Man.
Yeah, no. I wanted Ten Hag before Arteta. I wanted him over. I wanted him over Arteta, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted him over Arteta, bro.
Arteta even getting the Arsenal job, it was too big for him.
Yeah, I know this. You know what
I mean?
But
So you
what I'm trying
got
to
to
say
give
to
him
you,
a bit more. You got to allow him, man, and just respect what he's done.
what, a bit more time?
A bit more time.
Respect what he's done, blood, with the experience that he's got. You have to respect that, man.
Yeah, I do respect it, but I'm just trying to say, if our season comes to not winning the league, not coming second, not winning the Europa League, and coming fourth, then overall we've met our target. But to me, that's a failure.
100%.
From where you're at now, yeah. Wait.
But,
That's a failure.
You got to respect.
So then, when I'm looking at the competition around, if you've done that in 6 months, then I'm not even ready to get.
But our level,
then pull the money
our
out.
level of
pull the money out, blood.
Yeah,
Pull
but
the
no,
fucking
sorry,
money out.
Mr. Lewin. Also, our level of player is way higher than yours, respectively. If you look at the money we've spent on our squad and look at the money you spent on your squad, look at our wage bill compared to your wage bill. Any manager worth their salt was going to come and turn United around. I'm just saying. And especially we got an attacking manager, which is something we've been crying out for the last 10 years. It was always going to work. Like I say, it wasn't hard to see. But you don't have that level of player we have. You have Saka, Odegaard, Partey. Top quality.
The rest are questionable.
The rest are not Man City level. And I'll be honest. Look, let's be honest. Zinchenko's a good player. He's just a good player, but he's just good, isn't it? He's good. You got Saliba and Gabriel. Saliba is doing well, but first season he's always going to have a hard time, and he's young. Gabriel doing well, but he makes a bit of mistakes, little bit of mistakes here and there. He's a bit rash. Then we look at Team Yasu and Ben White. They're having culture clash there. They don't know who wants to play right back.
Yeah.
You know, you got Partey in the middle. Fantastic, Hamza, mashallah. After that, you got Xhaka. We don't even look. Xhaka's playing well, but bloody hell, how long can you consistently play well for? You know, Then you, like I say, Odegaard well played. Then you've got Saka well played. And then you got to look at Eddie and Martin. And look, he was Martin Sofa till like about a week ago, you know. And
Nah. Do you know what? Nah.
till about a week ago. Now he's back with a goal and assist. Now he's back with a goal and assist.
What did I try to do? What did you
Nah.
try to do?
I know it's only 1 o'clock.
No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. Bro.
But you know what I'm saying?
Listen. I thought it was typos. I was thinking, why does he keep putting heady ones? Like, shout out to bro heady. Does his phone just do the autopilot thing and say, you mean it, bro? No, it's violation.
No,
it's a viol.
It was a running joke. It's a running joke. It's a running joke. But no, listen, shout out Nelly because he's actually in my fantasy team. So I'm actually collecting points off Nelly. So he played well in the last 2 weeks. But my whole point of saying that was that your players there, they're not like, look, we got, for example, Bruno Fernandes, Jordan Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial. We can say Martial's just a funny man, but it is what it is, isn't it? He's actually been playing for a long time. We got Weghorst. Yeah, he's not nobody special, but you know what? He just scored in the bloody World Cup. So he's got some sort of sign about him, yeah? Then you look at our midfield, you know, Casemiro. After Casemiro, you know, we say we run thin. Fair play. But we've still had the experience of McTominay and Fred playing in 100 catastrophic sides. So if anything, they can fulfill a plan. You know, then we look at Ericsson. Then we got Sabitzer. Then we got Donny. It's like all of these players play at a certain level. Obviously, Donny, he died, didn't it? Yeah, R.I.P. Donny, you know what I mean?
Died out, man. Sorry, Donny.
You know? God bless him. But, you know,
Donny phone home.
Yeah, man. We look at our defense, you know, like, bro, we've got 2 left backs, Shaw and Malacia. Then we got Martinez, Varane, Lindelof, Maguire. And
so all of this, so basically,
we got a huge squad, is what I'm trying to say.
BMT, big man thing, and BMT, which is badges, medals, trophies. That is what the pod's gonna now be called, yeah.
Jeez.
This one anyway, yeah. Badges, medals, and trophies, innit? Because you've not got more than us over there, innit? But we got Merrifair Cups, but we're winners, innit? So it's the winners pod, yeah. Straight. Cool. Shout out Pound and that. But anyway. So you're more equipped, basically. What is what you've just said? You've got a better squad. So that means you're definitely in a title race then.
But Arsene, we've still got the FA Cup.
What? Everything you say, you're saying title. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Because everything you're saying is like Arsenal are weak. We ain't got enough squad depth. We can't do it. We don't have experience. We don't have the manager. So you've got a manager, 10 years experience more.
Yep.
You've got better players. You've got Champions League winners, World Cup winners. You've got all of that within your squad. We ain't got it.
Next year
we're not equipped.
Next year we're going to win the title.
But you're 5 points behind us, or 6 points, and you're not in the title race. So that's why I'm going to keep raining.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But
you might go fishing.
But let me say something. I don't go fishing. Look, I'm going to say one thing right now. Like I said, we've played the most games in the Prem so far. You know, out of all the teams, we're playing a lot of games because we're in a lot of competitions. And the truth is, if we have to govern these competitions, and that takes energy out of the man. And like I say, we've got a few injuries right now. We've got a Weghorst who's not actually shooting properly. You know, we got a Wan-Bissaka who's still coming into the team. We've got a Garnacho who's really not at his best form. Like the guy, you can see he's still very like coming into himself. We've got Anthony who's just got another injury, but still coming into himself. You know, we got Marshall and Weghorst, and
Wait. Listen.
We got a lot of problems at United before, but I know everyone only sees the good stuff. But if you're a real Man United fan, you see that the deep laying issues.
A lot of issues, bro.
A lot of issues.
It sounds like a lot of excuses, bro.
Well, listen, drop the points, and then you're going to see my energy be the same as yours. Just drop the points. All Arsenal fans, listen, lose 3-4 games, Man United will coming for you, 100%. Smoke. Easy, yeah.
Why?
If you want to lose 4. No problem. We're coming as well.
All right, boom. So hear what I'm saying then. So, all right, boom. We went into the Villa game. You saw us. You saw the Ollie Watkins early goal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, there we go.
Saliba's being found out, by the way.
Yeah, Saliba.
More and more people are getting onto him. More and more.
Do you know what I think though? Within the Premier,
Mm.
I think every player at some point gets found out, and I
Right.
think this is what then makes you elite. This is what makes you elite, not like world class, elite, bro. Because like, I don't want to put Kane in that because but he don't stop in it. But I'm just saying like certain man, you're like, it don't matter. You know what they're gonna do. They still do it. You can't stop it.
Mm.
Yeah, and but I've seen with DVD in it that at points like bro, that it don't matter what centre back you are, because them man are very reliant on positioning, reading the game, and positioning.
Yeah.
That's what makes their game like easier because basically, sorry, Wes, let me take you off that. Why I got you on? I mean, when I'm talking. Yeah, boom. So it makes it easier, yeah, when you've got like, say, a VVD or I won't even say Maguire, but a Thiago Silva or a Saliba,
Thiago Silva.
or a Diaz, yeah, or a Laporte, yeah.
Back.
Reading of the game, bro. They read the game. They know when to go, so it don't need to be rush. But this comes with experience, yeah, because they're all different.
Coaching.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't. We're all ballers here, so we all know this, yeah.
Back.
Reading the game though, and I think just in the like I say, you come to the Prem. I feel like a lot of man, like in terms of like the guys that already been doing it, they don't even watch you. They're like, oh, we'll watch and see what you do.
Mm.
So they leave you, and then when they realize you're a threat, then it's like management's like, yo, you need to double up on my man. You need to stay tight. Do you get it? So to me, it's so like you can see like man come in the league, don't matter who they are. Bam, João Felix is coming, boom, he's doing his thing straight away for Chelsea, yeah? Watching the next two games, if man don't clamp down on him, like, boom, give him a kick. Clamp, do you get me? He might kick back out, he'll get red cards. Because, you know, his red card record in Serie A was mad anyway. So
La Liga, yeah.
And this is what it is, isn't it? It's tactics again, knowing how to wind certain players up, knowing what pushes, man, what triggers, man, what does this, what does that. And I think in terms of Saliba, all we're seeing is that Ivan Toney kind of batted him up. He was like, yo, Ruboy, man's out here, bro. Man's outside, bro. You're like, what? You just come from Marseille. Like, doing what in the changing room? Yo, man will slap you.
Yeah, but that's where your defensive coaches need to be sorting that out.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Remember, we have to remember, Ivan Toney's come through the championship, bro, and
it was
top
some
scorer in the champion. You know how you know, Mr. Lewin, bro. You know Sunday League football, fam.
Yeah,
and
it's different. 100%,
levels,
yeah?
bro. In terms of physicality,
but
and
experience, yeah, but sometimes
physicality, bro. In England,
no. In the English game, yes, the physicality, I get that. But what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say on the point you're saying is that sometimes these backroom staff and people that you've got behind doing the coaching, they need to be the right people, the right voices. I don't know why Roy Keane ain't in the Man United changing room, bro. You know what I mean? When it was going bad, I don't know why he ain't in there. That's someone.
Yeah, but he's not in there for reasons like Ian Wright and Tony Adams and Vieira are not at Arsenal. The characters are too big, and the clubs now want to do a new thing where they don't want to hear no talk.
Yeah, but guess what? Yeah, these are players that have been there, done that, experience, can actually help these players. Do you know what I mean? And they need them. John Terry.
To me, these are the last legends. These are the last legends within the English game, because we look to legends in European leagues alike. But these are the legends of the Prem, bro. So they should be very much involved. It's no good seeing, man.
Center screen again, man.
Yeah, it's no good just seeing, man. Are you getting nervous, bro? On this, when they're doing their media duties and that's not enough. I want to see the guys at the club as well. But anyway, it's great, man, that we can chop it up because we keep diverting, and I'm trying to bring it back to the Villa game. But boom, I would say anyway, 1-0 down. Saka slaps home like this shoot.
Unbelievable goal.
This shoot
Good
is
strike.
This shoot is different
Clean
because
strike,
it's
clean
like
strike.
I was just saying it to you. Yeah, boom. You know what he's gonna do. So he's kind of been marked out the game now. So that's why we're seeing less productivity within the whole front line because it's double up on Saka, double up on Martinelli, Eddie on his ones between two centre backs. It's dead. He's not doing nothing. It's dead. He's doing nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 man on one. Why? But you
Yeah,
get
but
what I'm saying.
they got to keep doing the switch.
Yeah, basically
You're
you
too
got to keep
wide-
switching it.
Your 2 wide guys got to keep doing the switch.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
what's happening? Let me tell you what's happening. Yeah, so when we had Jesus within the team, yeah, what you had was Jesus as obviously the predominant number 9, right?
Mm.
You then had Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left. You then had Xhaka on the left playing the 8 ACM, yeah, and then you had Erdegaard on the right with Saka. So what that enabled Party to do was just sit back, yeah. You then had you'd say man like Tierney on the overlap, or Zinchenko dropping in for where Xhaka's gone forward, which allows Martinelli space because they're trying to mark Xhaka or Jesus, yeah, or Erdegaard. So Martinelli's getting free, Jesus is getting free. If not, they're on the other side trying to mark Saka and Erdegaard. So then, do you get what I'm saying? Either way, that's why we're seeing more space getting freed up. And right now you're seeing low blocks, you're seeing, boom, 2 on that side or 2 on that side, and Eddie up top on his ones. It's doing nothing. And I'm just saying we saw that. But what I saw was, I saw a different hunger, man. I saw, this is my thing where I'm like, I've never sat there and said we're winning the league, but I'm like, bro, man can win this league. I don't care what you, man, are saying, bro. I've said, even from last season, I was saying top 4. When man was like, no, and I was like, bro, top 4, bro. Last season.
Right now, honest opinion, are you winning the league? Right now, how are you feeling? Are you winning the league?
I'm not winning the league. I can't tell you, yes, I'm winning the league, bro. I can tell you that I'm in the race, and I can tell you that basically if we perform the same results from the same 15 games, which basically we've got now, then we're winning the league.
It don't work like that, though.
It does, and you can clip this, you can clip this shit. It does. Shall I tell you why, bro? Because normally Arsenal don't beat them little teams, bro. We don't beat your team, them little teams.
How many games have you lost so far?
3. We lost, but last season we had already lost about 9 or 10.
You lost 3 games, yeah?
And we've got 15 left. In the first 15 games, we lost 1 to Man U, drawed 1 with Southampton, won 13 games. I'm telling you, I want the same for the next 15 games. If
you
not,
can't because you already lost.
No. All right, so no, we've got 15 games more, bro. What's wrong with you? I just said that we've got 15 games more. We got a game in hand on all of you, lot. Yeah. Yeah.
So how many? Oh, in 19, did you lose 2 games? You mean?
No.
In
15, 19, in 15.
It's what I'm saying. No, it's half and half a season, bro.
I know. No, I'm saying in the first 15 games.
If we get the first 15, no, it's half
a
season.
So we've lost 2. All right. So in 19,
cool. That's fair enough.
In 19, bro. Yeah. In 19.
Yeah.
No, we lost 1.
You lost 1, yeah, because it was the 20th game was Everton. The 20th game was Everton.
We lost 1 in 19, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't repeat the same form because you've already lost 2. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You can't repeat the same form.
No, but that's in 23, bro. In 19 games, we lost 1.
Right, so that's 1 half of the season.
In 19 games. In 15 games, we lost 1, drawed 1.
Yeah.
We've got 15 games left. Doesn't matter what you're saying. In 19
it
games,
doesn't matter what I'm saying.
We lost 1.
It's totally
no,
relevant.
in 19 games, we lost 1. We lost 1, drawed 1, won 17, bro.
Mr. Lewin, he's talking about from this point on, the 15 next games, he's saying that he wants to keep the same start of the season energy to right now.
Right, that's cool. And I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is it's half and half a season. You can't repeat half the season if already you've lost 2 games. You can't repeat. And that's my point.
We didn't lose 2
Football
games.
don't work like that.
We didn't lose 2 games in 19.
That's why I'm asking you. You said you did.
No.
Go on.
After 20, then we lost 2 games.
After 20, yeah.
Right.
They lost,
so what I'm
then
saying,
they lost Everton and City.
Okay, cool. In your first 19, you lost 1 game, yeah?
1 game.
Cool. Now, you're starting the second set of 19 games. You've lost 2 games, bro. You can't repeat your same form, bro. Yeah? You can't repeat the same form.
Mathematics.
I'm doing maths,
Yeah?
bro. I'm
Simple.
doing maths, bro. No,
Yeah?
you're not doing maths.
So I am,
We've
because
got
if you
15
lose one
left.
more,
No, there's 15 games
get
left.
out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
What?
You're trying
Anyway,
to make,
so
you're just
he
trying to
wants to
make it
go-
make sense.
He wants to go 13-1-1 is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
basically. That's what he
Right?
wants
You want to
do,
go
basically.
13-1-1. Respect. Good luck.
And it
I
ain't,
think you go
yeah, good luck. I'll just say good luck
9,
with that
2,
one.
and 4 or something like that.
Yeah, good
I'm
luck
joking.
with that
I
one.
don't
mate.
know. I don't know. I actually don't know the system.
So
Arsenal's
9,
a mixed bunch. I
right,
really
so
don't know what's going to happen.
9 wins, 2
No, I'm joking. I was joking.
2 L's. Yeah, 2 L's, 4 draws. I'll take that.
I don't know. I don't honestly know what you guys are going to do.
I'll take that, and we're winning the league with that.
Well, 4 L's.
No,
Addition.
2 L's, 4 draws, 9 wins.
So you drop in how many is that?
But
6
really,
points?
I want 10.
2, 4,
really,
6, 8 points.
no,
8
really,
points in draw and
no.
6 points in the loss.
Ideally, the ideal thing is I'm prepared to take 2 L's.
Yeah.
That gives us 13 games left.
What are you drinking, man?
I'm doing Ray, yeah, but
I was going to say it must be the Ray. I knew it was
why.
the orange color. It's
The
Yo,
last 10
listen.
minutes of conversation has changed, bro.
Nah, bro. Like my thing is like, do you know what? I'm
No,
just
you
like,
believe. You believe, man, and you should believe.
it's not
You should
believe, bro. Do you know what it is, bro? If the players are professionals and they believe what they can do,
They do.
and you know you're better than your opposition, then go and do your fucking job, rude boy. You know, like that, fam. It's very simple.
Yeah,
So
listen.
I'm then like 15 games, 2 L's because there's City and Liverpool and Newcastle in there. But there's still some random teams that I won't say all the L's will come from them games. City, maybe. But, well, it's Etihad. So maybe.
Most likely, yeah.
Anfield, maybe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, like, Newcastle, that's home. I'm sure that's home. Maybe.
No.
home.
Yeah, but Newcastle's
away.
a problem,
That's
bro.
That's a away
away.
game. You played
That's
them
away.
at home.
But might be a draw. Might be a draw because they ain't really patterned their
Nah,
squad.
man, after that,
That's why
remember
that's why they're faltering and have the most draws in the league, although they're 5th or 6th.
Bro,
They
they'll be
can't
coming
score,
off-
bro. They can't score, bro.
They'll be coming off a Carver fan.
Bro, they
loss,
can't
man, so
score,
they won't be
fam. They
happy, bro.
can't score, bro. They draw
won't be
every
happy.
game. They draw every
Joe
game.
Linton,
Bro, look at their draws, fam.
Joe Linton.
Nah, I
10
swear
draws.
down.
EE's gonna hit the
Jay,
bar.
look at their draws, bro. Look at their draws.
All right, watch this.
11
Let me show you
draws.
something, yeah?
Fuck
How many
no.
times? How many times has EE hit the bar this season? Has he hit the bar a few times?
At least 3, I think.
Elite, bro. You know it's like 150 to 1 for him to hit the bar sometimes in a game. 150.
I'm saying anyway, now, boom.
Man, like EE. But
2 L's, 2 L's, 2 L's, 2 draws, 11 wins.
2 L's. You think you're gonna handle? I don't think you're gonna hold.
I think
2
2 L's, 2 L's, 2 draws, 11 wins the title.
yeah, man.
Because I think City dropped 2 or 3 more L's as well, and we're already 2 more points ahead with a game in hand. I'm doing
Yeah,
mathematics.
but all right. So watch the mathematics then. Yeah. All right. You got a game in hand. Yeah. How many points are you ahead so far?
2.
2. So if your game in hand
Yeah,
is
have a look.
to City,
Go on. It's to Everton.
you'll get
Everton.
listen.
It's at
That's coming up.
Everton.
That's
It's
coming
next
up.
week at
That's
Everton
next week,
at
yeah.
Emirates, bro.
Everton at home.
Yeah, at Emirates. You think we're not gonna
Whatever-
go to and move to
whatever-
them after what we just got violated?
Listen,
We just
listen
got
to what I'm
abused.
saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Whatever way you want to look at it, yeah. If you lose to City, that puts you 1 point above them. That puts them 1 point above you, yeah. And then you got the same games to go. So it's all about what you lot do against each other, and what you lot do with the rest of the games. That's it. The game against you and them.
Wait, say that again.
When you play City, yeah.
No, forget that. We got Leicester next.
This is what I'm saying. We're talking different.
We ain't got
terms,
City to the end of the season, bro. They're like
It doesn't
within our-
matter when you.
It
Oh, what he's
does.
trying to say, yeah, he's trying to say that if you lose to City, so that's guarantee 1 game loss, so you'll be on 24 right now. If you just
That's
already
what I'm saying.
attribute the City loss to the current tally, you have 24 games.
This
Okay,
is
and
what
then
I'm
we'll be
saying.
one, and we'll be a 1 point ahead, basically. Yeah.
No, you would be 1 point behind.
You'll be 1 point behind.
Yeah.
This is what I'm
okay.
saying. So if you
Well,
then
game
went,
behind.
if you,
Okay. Yeah.
so if
Sorry.
you both
no,
went
no,
on to win your
compliment,
games, if you both went on to win your games, or you match for match results, then they're gonna win the title. You see what I'm saying? So the game against them is important.
Bro,
That's
do you
the
think?
big game.
All right, but where do you think City's focus is? Do you think it's on the Prem or do you think it's on the Champions League?
City's on the Prem, bro.
Come on, be real, bro. Like, look, Pep's under pressure right now, bro. Pep
I'll
is
be
under
real,
pressure. Listen, wait.
He's a Champions League brother, but
Cancelo has bust out and gone Bayern, bro.
he's
Like,
done
bro,
with him. He's done with him. He don't want him. He's
Sterling
done
bust
with him.
out,
But you know
Zinchenko
Pep
bust
does
out,
it. Pep does-
Jesus bust out.
Pep
Bro.
is a top manager. He can deal with
No,
that.
listen
pressure.
to
He
what I'm
doesn't-
saying to you.
guys.
Listen to what I'm saying. I get you, Jay. I know he is, bro.
No,
'cause
I
I
personally
get-
think he's going for Champions League. No, I do. Personally think
Exactly,
he's going for
bro.
Champions League. Yeah,
Exactly.
but,
So
yeah,
he's gonna
but-
and Arteta's his bro. Like you lot are my guys, although you're ops.
Listen,
Yeah.
he didn't
But
show.
I'd still be like, yo, Wes, yo,
When
Mr. Lillian,
City-
yo, you man,
when-
go
bruv,
true because I'm gonna
Bruv.
win the Champions League. You man can
When
win
he
the
beat
Prem.
them
Right now,
3-1.
I will take the Prem to give yous lot I will take the Champions League to give yous lot the Prem right now.
Listen, when
If
Pep
I was
won,
in their
when
position,
Pep
I
won-
would give you. You're not listening, bro. I would
Listen,
give
you're not
you.
listening, bro.
Listen,
Did you
bro.
see the way? Did
I
you
would
see
give
the way?
you.
Yeah.
I would give you. See, you're not being real. That's what I'm saying. I
That
would give
Ray's
you
got him
right
on
now.
one wax.
I would give you. I'm not, bro. I'm not. Come on, because Was will say the same, bro.
Yeah,
You
no,
right now, you would give Arsenal the league more than you would give City the Champions League.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
Would you?
Ain't
Yes or
giving
no?
shit.
Right. So I'm
Pep-
saying
Pep is not giving shit to Arteta.
yes, he
Did
is,
you
bro.
see? Did you see the way he looked at him after the 3-1? He shook his hand, looked him in the eye, and walked off. Blood. He's done. He's not trying to give him nothing, blood.
You didn't
Yeah?
see what he said.
Listen,
didn't
he's not trying to give
bro,
him nothing, blood.
I'm gonna show.
Forget all that. I've seen all that interview. I've seen it. Don't forget all that psychological behavior, blood. That's some foolishness. Reverse psychology, blood.
No. Did
Trust
you see
me.
the one where it was like,
Trust me.
I
Pep
knew,
is smart. Yeah?
I-
Pep is so smart, blood. He can do the double here. He's not dumb. Like, Pep is not dumb.
he can do what
Understand
now?
that.
And they've been
Champions League and Premier League.
What-
It's
but
very
in the
true.
Premier League.
It
they've
is
been-
very true. They could do the double. It would be.
they've
Come
been
on, bro.
stronger. They've been stronger in previous seasons,
It doesn't matter though. Pep's
Arsenal,
not
can I-
stupid. He can see
can
the
I say
position
something?
he's in.
bro. They've
Yeah,
been
go for it.
stronger in previous seasons than they are now. They're weak
want-
right
You
now.
need
I wanna say
you
one
need to
thing, yeah?
Change that Ray for water.
Yeah. What I will say about Man City, and I think nobody has been talking about this, yeah, but I'm going to bring it back. If we've looked at this whole season, yeah, who are their main 2 players that's been playing at centre back? Akanji and Stones, right? Or Akanji and Ake.
Aki.
Ruben Diaz and Laporte are set to come back into this team. That defense is going to turn rock solid again. Just believe that, because they haven't been playing. Guardiola's basically played the whole half of a season with his 3rd and 4th choice centre backs. His 1st and 2nd choice are now back in. The defense is gonna get solid again.
Pete for them, Dan. Trust me, Dan.
Nah. Do you know what? I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand here on my ones, and I'm gonna hold the L or hold the smoke either way. Yeah.
Yeah,
What I'm
slap
saying-
that Ray.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. they say them spuds over the road getting wasted. You get me? Because
Man said I'm
I'll
not doing
use
a
the
Spurs
correct
one.
terminology to make sure there's nothing racist within here. Do you get what I'm saying? But this ain't like that. This is a man holding a meds and budding my herb and telling you, yo, me I smoke certain boy and me I smoke, yo.
It's your
Real
title
boy.
to lose, bro.
No,
End of
it's
the
not.
day, man.
Anyway, forget that. I see what you're trying to do. You're just trying to deflect again. You're just trying
Listen, Arsenal, but honestly, it is. It's not. I'm not going to say it's your title to lose, but it's
It
definitely,
is.
you guys are
Right
in
now, it
the
is.
pole
Right
position.
now, I
You
accept
are.
that. I own that. I
Yeah.
own that. So just you should own that you're in the race.
No, but
This is
we've
it.
already.
I
me
will
and
let
Mr.
you
Lewin
know.
Explained it.
Yeah, and I'll let you know when we're in the race. I'll let
Yeah,
you know.
we'll
If-
All right,
let
but
you
what
know.
I'm saying, all right, so boom.
If-
So what's happened there is is Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins has done a step over, bang, bottom corner, yeah, on Saliba and man like Ramsdale. All he needs is a fucking a bandana. Rambo. All he needs is the bandana, bro. Man like Ramsdale. Hey, Ramsdale. All he needs is a bandana. You man, don't act up, bro. It's Rambo, you know. Jump at Rambo. Yo.
Listen, Ramsdale been playing
Shout Aaron Ramsdale.
Yeah, look, the one save from Bailey from the right hand side, that was a great save. That was a really good save.
All right, cool. That kept us in the game because what I was saying is, boom, it was 1-1. Boom. They went 2-1 up, yeah?
Yep. Great play.
It wasn't great play. It wasn't great play.
You don't think so?
No. I'm very critical on my side. So just like you, like, yeah, boom. This is what I'm saying to you, lot. I'm like, don't think I'm like just some gas Arsenal guy, like called Arson. Like that's why it's called Arson, because he's just Arsenal gas. Like, nah, bro. Nah. The arson is fire. The arson is fire, bro. Like, see the at in front, it spells arson, so that means I will turn the building. I will set the building like. Right, cool. Anyway, to digress. shout out Cali. Hey, shout out Cali. Shout out the 420. Shout out my Brooklyn boys.
Put that fucking way down.
It's not even ready, bro. I could the shade.
Is that how you feel?
The juice is there. Man's calm.
It's gone up.
No, it's just like, yeah, I'm jet. Hey, I got the jet fuel gelato. What the fuck, bro? The engine is on my back, motherfuckers. I got the engine. The engine is on my back, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? So allow me, innit? But it's not that. Don't act up there. I'm good, man. We got that.
Nah, but listen, look, obviously, look.
Wait. Let me just finish on this Villa thing. That's what I'm saying. Because it's Mr. Lou and he keeps trying to put the burners on and that, like, light him up. Like, stop it, bro. He's trying to light me up. No, I'm good, bro. I'm not. No, it's not the. No, I'm good. Yeah? When it's AA days, I'll tell you, man. Like, yo, you, man. I'll tell you personally, yeah. I'm just saying, bro, it was 1-1. We've come out second half. That second goal was not great play. Like, if I could throw the thing up right now, I would. But basically, YouTube will block, man, because copyright, innit? But they passed, like Emi Martinez, our ex-goalkeeper, by the way, passed that from the back. They passed it all the way. There was no press nowhere along the way of play. And then man walked it all the way to the goal and left Coutinho on the edge of the 18-yard box. And what do you think that guy does? If you know a footballer. Yeah. All right, cool.
Sounds like 2-1.
2-1. 2-1. Man doing mad celebrations and that, yeah. And then
celebration. I didn't respect that celebration. It was hella weird.
It was mad, innit?
It was weird. Cool. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get what was going on.
But then after that, we saw Odegaard get same thing, bro. Bro, you can't miss that. I don't care what level, like, you can't miss that.
And shout out Eddie for that, because that was Eddie's assist.
Okay, yeah. Again.
Yeah, shout out Eddie for
That's why I said I've seen Eddie do bits, you get what I'm saying, in terms
even in the Everton game, he gave Odegaard another one. I don't know if you remember.
And the Newcastle game as well. Both of them keep doing the same thing, basically. Both of them keep doing the same thing. It's like, yeah. So I seen Odegaard miss that, and I'm like, I was out in Enfield Town. I was in a little bar in Enfield Town, that's watching the game on a big screen. And at that point, I was like, it's over, because it was then like 2-1. I was like, Pep's making changes. We're still 2-1 down. Arteta's making note. Anyway, we're talking about the Villa game.
Unai.
Sorry. Yeah. They was 2-1 up. Unai's making changes, and Arteta's still doing nothing. So it's like, bro, and then it's like, obviously it was late changes. We saw late changes. Trossard come off, which that I'm not in agreement with, because like I'm like, you took him off to bring Martinelli on. Yeah, it worked, but it was just like it's just debate. It's predictable, bro.
Yeah.
Take Eddie off, keep
Yeah.
Trossard on, move his position or something. That's why it wasn't working for him. Same like to get it.
And the funny thing is, Trossard can play up front, and Martinelli can play up front.
Exactly.
So it didn't make sense why he didn't take off Eddie.
Exactly.
I think it's just a love, like he's just got loyalty.
Yeah, and that there is why I'm saying, in terms of a manager, you're not ready, bro. You can't manage a team based on I rate your hard work and your loyalty. Yeah, fuck all that, bro. Fuck that.
And that was one of my big points about the inexperience. It's just like he's trying to govern these young footballers because he thinks, oh look, this is the way I can teach them and blah blah blah. But Arsenal fans want results, and you need top quality for them results.
Like now,
you need them. You know, you're gonna do it with, God forbid, Saka gets injured,
bro. What they're doing and what we've been doing.
Oh, hold on, Dan. So it cut you. Ain't he injured?
Bro, he was out of training. I think he's maybe giving them a rest. I'd like to think he has given them a 1 day rest because I saw like him, bro. That it looked mad. The list that I saw today, who's out of training, it looked crazy because that was him, Eddie, him. Imagine him, Eddie, Partey, Smith Rowe, Jorginho. It just looked mad. There was like about 7 names out, and I was like, they're not in training. He must have given them a day off. True, a burnout because you've been they've been excelling at levels they're not used to, bro.
Yeah,
and even that's why I feel like Liverpool are faltering now because that's what Klopp done to them. Like you can't, like you're trying to, like like Chick King. Shout out Pezza.
Shout out Pezza.
Hey, football genius. Hey, Mr. Lynn, you know Chick King, bro. Hey, football genius, bro. If you come to Ends, bro, and you go Chick King, you'll be like, how the fuck is them man's chicken so big, bro? No,
they do the biggest chicken burgers ever.
No,
well, you know how they do that? They inject the chicken with water when they're making it and stuff. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. The chicken is like this, yeah.
No way.
This is what I'm saying. But then when you look across the road, you're seeing that. Imagine Chick King's logo is the same as that. That's mad. Anyway, we're not talking about that, but I'm just saying, like that's what they're doing. They're pumping Saka up, like with. Do you get what I'm saying? And bro, you're trying to pump him up like he's one of them Chick Kings, piece of chicken, yeah.
You gotta take time with him, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Just gonna mash him
too much. Yeah,
Wenger wouldn't have done that.
Wenger
wouldn't have done that. Wenger always had that thing about.
I think we've seen.
Never used to like to throw them in the firing line.
We've seen it with a lot of great young players where it's too much pressure from too young. Yeah. It's all the pressure's put on them, and then basically their legs crumble, their body crumbles.
You remember what's
Apple
his name?
crumble, innit? Like,
you remember Kieran Dyer?
Yeah, 100.
Bro, he used to be sick when he was younger. Then as he got older, he just faded too much. They rinsed him too much.
Yeah,
faded out
because of the high intensity plus all the pressures on Saka. So right now, I don't like that. I can't lie, I don't like it.
Yeah, well,
because there's no right winger to take Saka off for. That's the whole point. We can't look to the bench, and then I'm looking at the manager again. Why have you got no one to come up that? Yeah, so
I think he would try to put Odegaard there potentially.
Nah, he'll do like he'll put Reece on, or to get right now. That's all we can do. But
Reece,
he don't even
Reece Nelson.
He don't even take Saka off though. Was he don't like?
Yeah, he doesn't. I've been seeing that, and I'm not gonna lie. There's a few times I would have taken him off, but the more worrying thing is he doesn't take off Eddie.
There is that. I mean, there is that, but we don't have a striker on the bench. So yeah, I get that, but then
like difference, like just to switch up.
Yeah, you rotate. But what I have seen is I've seen him take off Xhaka in the last 2 games though, and I was like,
well, he's protecting him though.
Nah, that Xhaka's done nothing in the last couple. And I'm telling you, Xhaka is not an advancing foot. Like for Switzerland, Xhaka plays the 10 role, bro. He just sits and does what he wants, dictates the play. They give him the ball, yeah? What Arteta's got him doing is playing off the left, advancing, like, on the left, like, with whether it's Martinelli, well, it's been Martinelli, basically, and Jesus.
And Martinelli comes in. Some fucking weird stuff.
Yeah. So what you're seeing is a madness. So Xhaka's then just popping up in the box in mad places and
Facts.
either assisting or taking shots at goal.
That was crazy.
But it takes like high level of intensity and energy to do that, bro. Because he's not that type of player. He doesn't have pace. He doesn't have an engine like that. Do you understand?
And I feel he's confusing Martinelli. I feel this confusion on
Yes.
Martinelli. Where is Martinelli playing? Because when
That's
I watch
what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
Because
striker or
basically,
winger, man.
that's what I'm saying. Now
with Zinchenko
Martinelli
coming in,
can't go wide because he's cutting inside.
and Zinchenko.
Yeah. And
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko's coming in on this. So there's nothing wide on the left.
Yeah.
So then it goes right. So
Yeah.
that's why everything's on Saka.
Yeah.
But then these guys all on the left, you're doing nothing. What are you doing there?
That's why when Martinelli was playing well and nobody was saying that, but everybody was because the guy's doing what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to get goals relieved of Saka. Jesus relieved the pressure of Saka. Odegaard relieved the pressure of Saka. But now, kind of going back to square one, where Saka's the only one performing and Odegaard's trying to chip in here and there. But man, he missed a sitter. That was a fucking sitter.
That was a bad one.
Listen,
That was a bad one.
That sitter, I'm not gonna say the one at Everton was a sitter, but like, still for your level, like that is a sitter for you at that level. And against Newcastle, I saw it. So I'm just saying that, even for last season, I was like, I did like Odegaard was never my guy, but he's in terms of like technique and
he's a good overall footballer.
Yeah, he's a great
Very good footballer. Yeah,
great, like technically, he's such a good footballer. But bro, this is the Prem, bro. This is the stuff what real guys are made of, innit? Like, bro, we ain't hearing none of that. Oh, like fuck all that, bro. No one will hear that, and the fans definitely ain't hearing that. So when you're missing sitters from the pen spot, basically, open goal. Martinez he's over there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Wide, not even on target.
And his
Martinez didn't even save, bro. Wide.
Yeah. And
I'm looking at him.
When I saw his reaction after, he falls to the floor, I think, and grabs his head.
Yeah, that's that youth man.
What's this
man
dramatic?
mentality.
Dramatic? Get up, fucking go back to your position. And you know, I will say one thing good about Arsenal.
Zinchenko scored. We was dissing him in the group chat, yeah? Slapped it home. We did it. First goal in the Prem, by the way.
Let's go. Come.
Yeah?
Quick. Back to the halfway line. And I was just about to talk about it, and you literally took the words out of my mouth. Zinchenko, when you watch his celebration, it's like, listen, fuck this, we're playing shit. Come back. And then if you watch his post-match interview,
man said, fuck. It was like, fuck you. He was swearing all sorts.
Bro, man said after the game, he said, listen, let me make one thing clear right now. This group is a great group. We can win the league. We can win the league. We can win any game, basically. And he's basically saying, we're good enough to do what we are trying to do here. So basically, believe him, man, because we're here for smoke. That's what I got from that interview. So we didn't really speak about it in the group. I wanted to save it for here. So yeah, I really respect Zinchenko for that interview. And if Arsenal fans ain't seen it, definitely go and watch that, because it shows that Zinchenko is a pure winner.
No, 100%.
Man won 4, 5, 10 trophies at Man City. He's a winner.
100%, bro. And it wasn't just him. Even Jorginho came in and was like, yeah, like, boom, we're here to win. Like, the manager at halftime said some stuff to us, and we came out, and I'm like, yo, something looks different. And I'm saying, it's that. I'm telling man, don't sleep on it, bro. I'm telling man, don't sleep on it. I'm not doing Jim Brown vibe, but I'm saying, if you, man, shout out my bro. He's my bro, fam. He knows.
Come on.
No, but it's bants, really. He just does it to banter you, man. I swear.
Facts, listen, look,
in the real world, he's not in the real world. I'm gonna air his character now. In the real world, he don't believe. But like in the banter group, he will be like, yeah. Like, don't listen to him. Right?
No, but listen, Austin, you gotta believe him. You guys are playing.
Majority of Arsenal fans.
Listen, I'm logic. I use logic with it. I use logic with it.
So, logically, you got the maths. The maths is still there.
Hey, Mr. Lewis, just relax. Listen, look what your name says, bro. Yeah. That's your thing.
Now don't believe it.
We're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna beat Barca, and then we're gonna beat the fucking Newcastle. Then we're gonna beat fucking West Ham, and that's all 3 competitions. Legend.
But what I'm saying is though, to like for us now, I want to wrap up on that because it's been so entertaining. And when I'm not trying to get out of the room right this second because it can. That's okay. I'm just saying in terms of Arsenal, I rate you, man, because you, man, are giving Arsenal a lot of attention. Who was in there?
Come on, we respect him, man.
Yeah, come on.
Football at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is football, but that's why we need to move
keep it. Yeah, but you have to keep it real, though, innit? You can't.
I know, but do you know between us, yeah, because of like we can keep it mutual and banter and consistent. We will move it to the new channel, people. So at any point when people are watching, there's going to be a new channel. It's Pattern and Play. So we will move it there, and to get me do the universal Premier League ones there, man, because like it makes sense, innit? Like, but
100.
I'm just like, let me wrap on an Arsenal game because you lot still played Leicester after that. City still went back top after that. There was still hella games after that. Chelsea still got mudded. So man's not staying on here for like 3 hours, 4 hours. But you see, we're at 2.5 hours already, and we ain't even touched nothing else. So in the end, basically, I just saw second half. We were moving like that fight is there, that enthusiasm, that hunger, that determination. I saw the belief. That's why I'm saying, you know, and I've been seeing it, but I'm saying I saw a bit lost with the City thing because I thought like, it's the belief, but it was mistakes, bro. If we didn't make the mistakes, would we have won the game? I don't know. If we didn't give them 2 goals, I don't know if we would have won the game. That's mistakes. So then I'm looking at Villa like, all right, boom, that wasn't a mistake. It was just like Ollie Watkins, bang, 1-0, bang, Saka, 1-1, bang, Coutinho, 2-1. It's now on us. Pressure's on us. It's on Arteta. Villa Park, away, Brom. Shout out my Brom crew. I used to live up Dudley and that. My Brom crew and that. You know about the Brom crew and that?
Brummy?
Dudley Road, bro. I was in Dudley Road, bro. Dudley Road, fish and chips and that.
Shout out Brummy, man.
I don't know if that was my Scouse accent or my Brom accent.
Brummy.
But I do
Shout out
like,
Brummy.
yeah, get me shout out the Birmingham crew and that. Shout out the Manx. Come on, shout out the Liverpool. Shout out the Newcastle lot and that. Hey, shout out to Congo. Are you Sunderland, Newcastle, Chelsea? I don't know. Anyway.
Italy.
Yeah.
Asna.
France.
Proceed.
France.
Shout out Asna.
Francois. Bro, I saw like, boom.
One swap.
Basically, imagine you, man. Like, real talk. When I'm, like, if I'm not active in the group chat, either I'm not at home or I'm not watching live. So I'm watching it on my phone, so I can't chat whilst I'm watching it, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm watching it on my phone, so I can't even be in the chat. So I'm just watching the game, and then like, I'm seeing like, boom, last 10 minutes, last 5 minutes, I locked off, bro. I was like, I'm done. It was 2-2. Then I was watching one YouTube live. Shout out Curtis Shaw, bro. I was like, I'm like, yo, and I'm like, wait, I can't see nothing. So it's like right now we all got our little fucking blanks on the screen. They can't see. You can just hear while I go on. Say like, yo, what's going on? So then I hear, yo, Jorginho, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? I was like, yo, vibes. I was like, yeah, game done. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to hear. Obviously, I didn't see the last. It was literally the last 5 minutes. 2 goals in 5 minutes.
If we sign, obviously signing Enzo, if we sign Casado as well, Jorginho goes to Asna. Yo. Jorginho goes to Asna. Shit. Asna, thank you very much for the 15 million. If we sign Casado as well. Yo.
Deep sleepy awaken. Frequency of slave when I put pips all a dream trap. Break free out the basement. Unplugged to the matrix. DNA upgraded. Like Neo facing them agents. Can't see the shape. It's pagans. Shake 'em off.
Wow.
That was Congo.
Oh, shot Congo, bro, man. Fucking
Congo,
hell. That's what man said, and then it was last minute Jorginho, and I was like, wow. Imagine he came in January, I was like, Jorginho, like really, bro. I knew that straight away. Naro got onto me. See, you was chatting to him in Shaka Zulu. That's why he's come to. I'm like, bro, like I was just in VIP chilling, bro, popping bottles. Jorginho was there, innit? And it's like, yeah, you brought him to the club, and then Congo said all that stuff, and then the weekend's results was a madness. So we saw City drop points at Forest after it was like Smiz was IG out of the group. Shout out to Will Smith. Not in the group. Man was on the IG. Like, yeah. So you man was top for 45 minutes. What now? I was like, all right, safe. I was just like, cool, bro. You're in the title race. We'll see. And he kept saying, no, we're not. I was like, all right, safe. And then I saw like last 10 minutes. Like, I saw my you man see Aspilicueta.
Go on, Aspilicueta do what?
Oh, you didn't see that?
What did you do?
It's kind of effed still. Like not than him. One of the Southampton players went to do a bicycle, innit? Bro, kicked his whole head off. You didn't see, bro? The game got stopped for like 15 minutes, bro.
Oh no, I didn't see it at that point.
Yeah, man's whole head. It's like his head left his shoulders, then it came back like boomerang. But like he was alright. He's good. Touch wood. He was blessed. You get me? But he was fucked, bro. It was like like done, like out.
Yeah. Man didn't see that.
Cold.
Dirty, like full impact. Like bicycle kick, bang, full impact.
Who got it? So Aspilicueta got it, or he kicked him?
No, he got it in the face.
Oh fucking hell!
He was unconscious, bro. He was done.
Man should have gone Barca time ago.
He was done, bro. Like it was like a total 10-15 minute stop the game.
I feel like he's been at Chelsea for ages, huh?
Facts, bro. At least 10 years.
That's fair. That he's probably the oldest player there.
Yeah, his contract was done in the summer, innit? They extended it.
Wow.
But yeah, after that, true, I was watching that game because I was just trying to get me.
Yeah, I watched the City game, and you know what? Yeah,
I was trying to mud. I just wanted to mud the Chelsea guys, innit? Because fuck City. I don't watch City, bro. Like, I was watching City when like I had a nice gap, but now they're on my tail. I'm like Forest, and then that's the mad thing because I thought, they won it, innit? And I was like, Forest scored, and I was like, what? It was on the TV, like on the Sky Sports, like my man on the Saturday thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Forest scored, boom. I was like, okay. I don't know what happened. I just changed personality again. You get me? I came back. Because we're back.
You know what? It was a good game from City. They played well. They had a lot of chances. They created a lot of stuff, but they just couldn't get that last cutting edge. Yeah. And you know what? We've been seeing
and that's
this.
Forest, bro. We beat Forest.
Yeah. It's not about if we beat. What I'm saying is we've been seeing this from City. It's like a lack of. It's almost like we beat Arsenal, so now it's like we don't have to continue playing hard.
I think it's just we
can. They play better with
they're
striker. They're
just more like they can beat everyone.
Remember now they've got Haaland. They've got to adapt to the playing for Haaland. A lot of them don't play for Haaland. You're seeing it in certain games. He's getting frustrated. He keeps going, but some of the football I'm saying, wow, they're not actually playing for him. Dortmund was all about Haaland, bro. Play for Haaland, pass for Haaland, score Haaland. These men are like, well, I've got talent as well. And their whole philosophy, Pep's philosophy, it don't really include Haaland, bro.
But
I don't understand how it actually works over there.
Just to add to that point, you know what, Mr. Lewin? What I realized about that is that it's only kind of the last 10, 15 games they stopped playing Haaland. You see, at the start of the season, De Bruyne was finding him expertly. All the passes were going to Haaland.
100%.
It's almost like Starboy effect has come into play, and these players have said, "Oh, you know what? Who the fuck are you? You're Haaland. I don't give a shit. You know what? Fuck that. We're not passing to you. Let's see what you can create by yourself." And the truth is, he can't. He can't create by himself. And I feel that's the ego of the players. And they said, "Oh, maybe Haaland's here now. We don't have to work as hard. Haaland's here now. He's going to score the goals." And it's just like, I think because everybody kind of felt that in the world, it wasn't just City fans or City players. I think everybody knew Haaland coming into that team, there was going to be goals. I bet Haaland with my brethren, Strizavelli, 50 goals, all comps, a tenner. It's a banter bet, but it's not really a banter bet because the guy, with the amount of chances City create, we always knew he would get goals. But
do you know what happens?
The team has turned on it. That's what I will say.
Do you know what happens, Russ? It's the same. Do you know what happens, Russ? It's the same thing with Saka, Martinelli, Arsenal. You get found out, bro. Because of the break, all the managers then come back in the second half of the season. Like, all right, cool. So what is it? What is he's strong at? And then they look at the top 6 side. Like I tell you, this, bro, Arsenal, and this is what I'm saying. We're the first side to let him score against a top 6 side. So it shows that everyone's been resolute. Like, mark him out the game. They've got nothing, bro.
He scored against us, Man United.
In the league?
Yeah, he scored. We lost 6-3.
Oh, in the Premier.
Yeah, Haaland.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know.
No, but since that, he ain't scored.
Yeah.
Since that.
So what, he played Tottenham away. He played who else away? Arsenal.
Tottenham, Liverpool.
Liverpool. Did they play Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah, they played Liverpool. He didn't score.
Uh-huh.
Chelsea, he didn't score.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bro, come on.
Fair
Tottenham, he didn't score.
So he scored
at Man U and Arsenal. Yeah, he's got Man U and Arsenal. Yeah.
So there's only one more team for him to play, right? There's one more team. Who's that? Newcastle? Did they score against Newcastle? It was 3-3 that game, right? 3-3. Let me just double check.
3-3, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Did Haaland score? I'm not sure.
Let me just double check.
I don't think he did. No.
I don't know if he scored that game.
Let me just double check.
He scored. Yeah, he's done 26, I think, this season now.
No,
he had a little drought, man. There was a couple goals he didn't score. A couple games he didn't score in.
Yeah.
Against the top teams, he don't score.
But I don't feel like it's against the top teams, man. I feel like he's played 23. Fucking hell, imagine for City, he's played 23 games and scored 26 goals.
Oh.
But they're playing. Yeah, but that's like
that's in the league.
That's league.
No, that's just in the league, and in cups.
26 games in the league,
bro. No, 23 games in the league.
23 games, 26 goals.
26 goals. That's what I said. 26 goals in the league.
Yeah. Sorry, 26 goals in the league, and in Champions League, he's got 5 goals in 4 games. For Norway, he's got six games played, 6 goals. Like,
dangerous striker, man.
This guy's on almost 30 something goals already, man. What the fuck?
Yeah,
this guy's.
It's crazy, but
it's crazy, man.
It is crazy, but we do still have to remember that them men are still.
Yeah, he's human. He's human. I think that's what everybody found out. He's human, and City couldn't make up for it. So because he's not scoring, all of a sudden now, no, we're not going to score. I don't get it. I really don't get it with City. But Haaland's done his job, and anyone thinking this is Haaland's fault, I'm going to say right now, they just don't understand football, because there's nothing he could have done to make them not score. They are not scoring as well. Mahrez, all of De Bruyne had 5-6 wasteful shots in that Nottingham Forest game. I watched it on Arab TV.
Yeah, but worse.
Yeah.
Do you put that down to them, man, or to Pep, bro? Because this guy, every game he's changed. Like, I get with rotation, yeah, but come on, bro.
The same squad, though. You can't, man.
No, I get that, Mr. Lewin, bro. He's taking out. You're taking out your shooters, bro. It does. That's like you're not taking Rashford out your team right now to rest him.
Yeah,
what for, bro? You can't.
There, bro.
I'm going to say something.
He can. The quality he's got over there, he can do that, man.
Yeah. Look, don't get offended, Arsene, yeah? I believe Pep Guardiola has had the season he had because there is no real competition in the Premier League. That is why I believe City have faltered at so many steps, because I feel they're the players, not Pep, the players actually. Because I got a Man City friend and he told me he watched every single game this season and pre-season. He said, these players don't look on it. He said, this season, I've watched my team. I watch them every season.
They want
this season,
Champions
they don't
League,
look on it.
bro. They want Champions League. I'm
No,
telling
but
you.
I'm saying they are not on it. As in, you see the overall attitude.
Yes.
Has
I get that. What I'm telling you is it goes stale because basically Pep's thing has been like, let's be the best. Imagine you win 4 out of 5 Prems, yeah?
Yeah, facts.
So, but the
motivation is not there as much.
Yeah, you 100%. Keep faltering in the Champions League. Whereas Liverpool, they was trying to chase the Prem, they was trying to everything,
yeah.
They chased they won the Champions League before the Prem, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think so.
Yeah. So whereas these lot are trying to win the Prem, I mean the Champions League, they've won the Prem how much times? They've won the Carabao Cup how much times? They don't care about FA Cup. So to me, their thing is like Champions League. But like within the Prem, they think, yo, we just got this.
Yeah, facts.
And it's just like, nah.
It's so rude, but it is what it is. They're just a top level team, man. And it's just like there's reasons why people are not counting them out like me. It's just because they got too many players, bro. And on the day, bro,
it's not happening, man.
How about this? Yeah, I seen them score on the last day.
I'm putting myself in the fire. Yeah,
I hear you, but Arsenal, look, last day of the season, Aston Villa, they're 2-0 down. They come back to win 3-2 to win the title.
I know that game was
season before that. Liverpool went on a 13-game streak. They had 90-something points. They did a 14-game streak and won the league. They keep trumping people. And you know what? They do it near the end of the season as well, just to piss you off. They let you live for time. And then they go and nick it in the last 4 or 5 games. Man, City are, they just got too much players, fam. Like I say, if you do it, well fucking played. But these cunts have got too much players and it's not really fair. They've spent over 2 billion in that squad. Remember that. Let's not forget that. Over 2 billion.
My face is not a happy face right now. This is the face where I gotta like bring it back because Wes is giving me the reality check, you know. That ones I was just like, it's fucking. That's what I say. CJ does it, and I'm like, I try to be on them gym vibes. You get me? And then Narrow's like, no, fuck us. I'm just like, bro, no one ain't giving me no good vibe. And the man's telling me, leave the Ray alone. Bumble, yo. Big up Ray and his nephew, I hear me.
Ray and his nephew's talking a lot. He's ready. Ray is ready today. No, but listen, look, in all seriousness, you man have a great chance, man. You do. Like you say, if you just can keep the same energy you had at the start of the season and replicate it, you shouldn't have a problem. But it's all about if you can replicate it.
Hey, stop it. Because
if you can replicate
it. Don't. You're trying to boy, man, now. You're trying
no
to...
way. Well, I'm not
you're trying to son, man,
you
now.
Said
like,
15 games.
No, what you're doing is saying, son...
You're saying basically, son...
No, basically, what you're saying is basically, son, like, son, you didn't say, oh, son. Son, just keep working hard and you should, you know... And it's just like
fight to the end. Fight till you come. Fucking fight. That's all I want to see from Arsenal. Because next season we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna talk shit every week.
You're in this race, rude boy. So you're not getting out.
Listen, lose 3 more games.
You're not getting out.
We're coming through.
What was it? 3-0 at Leicester.
3-0.
I was like, do you know what?
Smoked them.
Bro, I was on the roads. Like I told you, I said, yo, boom. I told Mr. Lane, yo, you man, you even said it. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad you said it after I did. Because I said to the man in the chat, man, you are due to drop points. And you said it. You was like, nah, I don't feel good about this.
Yeah,
I feel we're going to drop points. And then so I thought, you know what? I thought, I'm going to go on my day. I'm not even going to sit and watch the game because I feel maybe today, man, you drop points. I didn't watch the Tottenham West Ham or the Man U. I didn't watch none of the game.
That was so fucking boring. Fucking hell.
I didn't watch none. But I was on the road, so I was listening. I was listening on the TalkSport, and I was like, 1-0 rush. I was like, oh, these man are just on this, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm not even going to talk. I'm just safe. You're in the race. The race. That's it.
This is what I'm saying. That 1-0 Rashford. Why can't we talk about the Crystal Palace 1-1? Why can't we talk about the Leeds 2-2? Why can't we talk about Whitehorse missing pivotal chances that are going to cost us points? Why can't we talk about Casemiro finding ways to get himself out the team? What's going on with Casemiro, G? He needs
This
to
guy's
chill. That's my dog, but yo,
he's like, yo, I need holidays, bro.
Yo,
He's
man.
like, I told you, man, when I come to England, I told you, man, book my 2 days off every week. And then they didn't. So he's like, all right, cool, I'll get a red card, I'll get bro, I'm lacking because I ain't put no bets on in the last couple of weeks yet. And
It's good.
that's a standard bet. Casemiro booking, red card. It's a standard bet every week. Like, same like Xhaka.
Yeah. But Xhaka hasn't got a yellow card in like 5 weeks.
No, but in the last game he finally done a foul because I had him on fouls. He wasn't even committing fouls. I was like, this guy's not even committing fouls no more. So I'm like,
game, man. He's no longer playing DM. He's now actually playing CM box to box, which actually allows him to actually not make those fouls. He's saying, you know what, I don't have to.
Because the fouls are defensive fouls where he's trying to you get me?
Yeah, now
get the ball back, win the ball back.
Now he's saying, okay, look, now you know what? I'll just close position, close the person down, not make the tackle, wait till they get closer to the defense, and the defense can do the damage. And it's working for him. So I respect him in adaptation of his game.
It did work for the first part of the season.
Oh, he's still not fouling. So
I think, I get that. But what I'm saying is, in terms of form, we saw a World Cup. We've seen them come back, and there's been a drop off of form from that certain sort of players that are pivotal within our first 11, if you get what I'm saying. So we're now seeing even Xhaka, bro, you're not first 11. So do you get me? Like, when I look at my first 11 now, like there's a lot of players you're not making it next season.
Do
you get it? You're not even making it. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter where we are now. Even if we win the league, you're still not now. You're not going forward because you can't. You get it? You can't.
Well, like I said, you lack an experience, man. And let's just see how it comes when Jesus comes back. When Jesus comes back, if he can transform you to your,
I can't look into that when.
I know, but that's dealing with hope for.
No, I don't. I'm not. I'm hoping for now. What I've got now on my table, the food I'm eating is what I got right now. I'm not hoping for what. I got bun and cheese, bro.
What could be? You want to do
I got bun and cheese, fam. I got bun and cheese, bro. I want that lobster tail and that. You get me? I don't want the salt bay thing. I don't. No man dash that. No man can't dash it. Not up on my thing. You get? I want the fucking the lobster and you get. Even them things, a deep sea thing. You get me, vibes. Oh, Mr. Lewin vibes. You know the thing. No deep sea.
Come on.
Yeah.
Mama,
nothing I breathe. You know, see that fish in my singing. I see why. No.
But look, Arsenal. Look, I explained this like a few pods ago.
The fish that must swim in the sea.
About Arteta and his actual final squad. If we look at this squad, this is not his final creation. This is a mid-creation. You see, next season, if he gets money again, then we're looking to see final creation of his squad in terms of getting the more better players.
Do you know why? Do you know what? I agree with you, but I don't agree because I'm saying to you, you're in your first season with Ten Hag, and you're already doing Champions League.
Yeah, but
and he has. Wait. Has he brought in all of his number one targets?
But he brought in 5 players. That's a lot.
Are they all his number ones?
Well, I think Casemiro wasn't even on the list.
Well, then there you go. If they are, I'm not saying they ain't. I'm saying if they are, then we have to look at our thing and say, well, how comes Mudryk, João Felix, Caicedo, Vlahovic, Guimaraes, Buendia, I don't know who else you want me to that. Why can't he get none of his targets? And then it's like, he's not doing the transfer business, but you ain't getting none of your targets either. So how come you lot are getting all your targets?
But we're Man United, man.
Yeah, we do business different to Arsenal. Bro.
Yeah, we got bare money, bro. Like even in this little period where we're not spending, we're still got bare money. You man. They ain't got money like that. Like one day when you man are off the stock market and you get bought privately, you have like the Chelsea money. We are on the stock market, but we still got dumb money because we make too much money. So when you make too much money, you can spend in it. And to be honest, we just spend bare money. And if you look at the player profile we've bought in, Casemiro, Varane was there, so that had the link up. Martinez
Sancho.
and Anthony.
How much of a still at 60 mil does Casemiro look now?
What do you mean?
No.
I've been screaming this. I bought 2 shirts off you. You know this. You know my energy with Casemiro.
Casemiro was a still, blood.
From 4 years. From 4 years, I've been trying to get this guy in the team. Ask anyone that knows me personally. I've been asking for
everyone says 60 mil. He's 30 yard, 300. Was it 300 bags?
Yeah, bro. I don't know how much he makes. I don't even look at the P's. But
and everyone was like, "Wow, that's too." Like, bro.
When I was trying to explain to people something about Casemiro, yeah, all they were saying to me is, "Oh, you're getting Real Madrid's washed up garbage." Same thing with Varane.
Yeah,
man, I'm not looking at these guys.
You get that with Odegaard and Ozil and that as well, though.
No, but these men are 30 plus. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look what Ozil did for you. They talk so much bad on Ozil, but he was phenomenal for Arsenal. It's only towards the end of the stages where there was the beef. Yeah. But back to United, you know, like Ten Hag is gonna do great things with us, but to win the league, I think is just a bit of a stretch in his first season. That would be phenomenal. Not even Pep did it. I actually saw the.
No, but I love this is the thing what greats are made of, bro.
Yeah.
This is what greats are made of.
But if you look, he's already matched
in what he's saying, man.
Yeah, he's already matched Pep's record after. If we look at, I brought up the stats here. Sorry, let me just get them up because I think this is so important. You know, when we're looking to define someone or at least talk about the level. Pep Guardiola first season, this 16-17 season in the league, 24 games played, 15 wins, 4 draws, 5 losses. He's in 2 cups out of the 3. Ten Hag, exactly the same record, but he's in 3 cups out of the 3. So you can draw a comparison in that to say that the manager has clearly got the team playing in his philosophy, but Pep Guardiola won nothing. So if Ten Hag can win the Carabao Cup and get top 4, we're good. We're good. But I don't think he can win it in the first league, the first season. I think it's very hard to ask, man. You're asking a lot of the manager. Like you're asking a lot. Do you know what I mean? It's too much. And to be in 4 competitions, like fighting FA Cup, Carling Cup, and now Europa League, and then say, "Oh, we have to win the Prem." It's too much for these players. They are still not on the level.
So what breakdown? Give me the Leicester breakdown, man. The Leicester breakdown, because I didn't see it. Like I said, I thought it's gonna be a day I'm gonna just go out. Obviously, I just thought let me leave it, and I had too much going on, so I couldn't really watch the game. So I saw the highlights after, but you was watching, so you guys give me that.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna go first, seeing because I'm on the big screen here. Yeah, look, what I saw about the Leicester game, well, I was a bit worried. We started the game a bit shaky. Like Ten Hag said, we wasn't following the rules. We had so many chances conceded against us. De Gea basically just saved us. But then we got our goal because of a bit of magic from Bruno outside of the boot. Lovely pass, and Rashford slots it in. And yeah, man, I can't talk too much after that. I feel we dominated the game. I'd love to see what Mr. Lewin thinks.
No, to be honest, bro, that's what it was. After the Rashford going in, from there, it was just total dominance. I predicted 3-1 at the scoreline anyway, from early. So I didn't really think Leicester was going to be a problem for us. But like you said, in the early stages of the game, it was definitely a lot shaky. And that's always where I do worry with us sometimes, the first 10 to 15 minutes, because I always think of the Brentford or the Brighton game when the goals were scored in the early stages, heads were down, and we don't come back from it. But yeah, man, after the goal, we did the job and just secured the win, did what we had to do. And I think we just got to continue doing that for the rest of the season. Get used to playing with each other, knowing that positions can change, players can come in and out of the squad, but they're all good enough to be slotted in. Become a City that whatever player's being replaced, it's no different. You're not thinking, this player, he can't do what my man can do in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're all to be trained at that same level, all battling competitive football, but they all respect it, knowing that, you know what, I might not play today, but I might play in the other cup game or whatever. That's what you have to do, bro. So yeah, I'm liking it right now.
To add to that point, we have actually seen Ten Hag utilize his squad more than ever. We have had so many different centre back pairings, so many different back right and left backs. The only thing that's remained consistent is Casemiro in his position. Do you know what I mean? Because he is obviously the specialist. And then we had Eriksen in his position. Now Eriksen is injured. We're just like, okay, cool. We have to use someone else. Like Mr. Lewin said, all our players are exactly slotting in because they all have an understanding of what the philosophy is and what we need to do in each position. And that's something we never had for many years under Ole. We had it's a Inshallah football, you know, like Vibes FC. It was just cool. Now we have a clear pattern of play. If you watched any real United fan will know, you watch our football from last 3 years to watch it this season, just one season, you see the difference in the technical ball that we're playing.
Less mistakes were being made now. People are understanding, oh, you know what, if I'm making that mistake, it's going to get reviewed. They're saying I made 4 mistakes today, he made 3, he's in next week. All them little tactical little things.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just seeing the difference in that last year plays. You're seeing a difference in attack. You know what I mean? Wan-Bissaka now, I'm seeing that he's getting forward more.
Shout out Wan-Bissaka, by the way. Fucking hell.
Listen, the kid's getting forward more. So you can see that the message has been put to him. Cool. We know you're not the greatest going forward, but we want you to do the overlaps. You might not get the ball, but you're dragging players with you. People forget off the ball runs are so much more important than on the ball runs.
Yeah,
you forget that. I've seen Rashford be on the edge of the box. Someone's overlapped. He's done the shoulder. Boom, let him in. He can score now.
Right. Luke Shaw does that greatly. Luke Shaw and Dallo, they love doing it, and it actually does help us a lot. You know, that little overlap that you talk about.
And it's also good for, if the overlap, to use it sometimes, even to slot the ball into them, cross through the box. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, no, Leicester game was good. Again, didn't think we was really going to lose it after the goal, but yeah, man.
Yeah. I feel like, just to talk a little bit on the Waghorse bit as well, you know, I feel like a lot of criticism has come his way, but you know what? The job he's doing is clearly a specific job now. Like I talked about a little bit earlier, maybe he's doing that because they want to bring him out the firing line and maybe just say, Rashford, get up there. But he's doing well in what he's doing.
Yeah, for what they're making him do, obviously, is not what we're used to seeing because of we haven't had a central striker like that. You know what I mean? In a long time. So I understand, cool, what they're trying to do, give other players the avenue to get through, take the heat off him, put it onto them and let them run through. That's fair enough. But does it slow down the play sometimes? Is it not what we're trying to do? Could it lose us a goal?
Yeah.
All these things could happen. Yeah?
Facts. And against better teams, we might get found out a little bit. I think the reason it worked against Barca, I actually think Erik ten Hag out-tacticked Xavi on that one there. I really do. I believe putting Waghorst in that little 10 there, I don't think Xavi was ready for it. And I feel it really did mess up the feng shui of what he was trying to do.
Yeah, it's true.
Because we was all expecting Bruno there, or we was expecting Rashford on the left and Waghorst up front. I didn't envision Rashford going up front, Bruno going on the right, and then Waghorst coming in the 10 and Garnacho. But I didn't envision any of that.
It was weird to see that they had dropped Waghorst into the 10.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I didn't understand that. I would have thought they would have stuck him up top, put Bruno there, and then put Rashford and Garnacho. But again, Ten Hag's tactics, philosophy, he must see it that, do you know what? It's more effective if I put him there as the big player to hold it up. He's going to release the other players in the play. Sometimes, you know what? It draws a centre back out as well, I suppose. So, yeah, maybe he's got his own little way about it, man.
And you know what? They asked him in the presser. They said, well, listen, so what do you believe? How do you believe Waghorst playing in the 10? Do you think your tactic worked? He said, well, you tell me. You get it. We done well. You get it. He was happy with that. And that showed me that, okay, you had a plan. You implemented your plan.
And it worked,
yeah. And I really noticed that at times it was in like a 4-1-4-1. Like we're changing formations here as well, slightly. It's alternating from a 4-3-3 to a 4-5-1 to a 4-2-3-1. It's because Fred is not actually playing square to Casemiro. He's kind of just they're both kind of just lingering, and Casemiro does his dirt in the sense where he knows where to stand. Casemiro just knows where to stand. It's different level of understanding of football, and I feel
He knows
not
where to be sometimes, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Sometimes at his level, you don't need to do all that running. You know where to be.
Yes, facts.
Make the ball do the work for you.
Busquets was the king at this, very just finding where the ball is going to go, and then now implementing the tactic from there. And we see Casemiro, like, he's very steady. He's very steady with what he wants to do. He'll read it. If it goes left, he'll watch it for a little bit. He'll shuffle. Like you said, he won't sprint over there. He'll shuffle. Fred's thing is, I'm moving there, moving there. But no,
moving. Yeah. Sometimes it's a bit erratic, isn't it?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, Casemiro's definitely more calculated, plans his movements, and I think that it comes with experience, man.
Facts.
Knowing, innit? Saving your runs. That's what they call it. You've got to save your runs, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Yo, Arsene, you still there?
Shout out Arsene.
Arsene, you know what he's done? Arsene, he's gone. He left the room.
Nah, bro.
He's back.
He's back.
I've been here. I've been at the mic speaking. While you man was speaking, I was like, "Can they hear me?" Or they just ignore
can't
me.
hear you. No,
Oh
we can
my
hear you the whole time.
goodness. Yo, man,
Basically, when I switch it to two screens, it can't. Basically, you can't hear.
No, that's cool.
Oh no, we couldn't hear you.
I was there talking while you man was talking. I was like, right, these men are just airing me.
No, we thought you gone, bro.
That's a riot.
But yeah, man, what's man saying, fam? It's been a great show still. I'm going to have to try and catch a little bit of Z's.
Yeah, you have to wrap it up.
To get it, and that's what it is, that's what it is. That's where we're at this Friday. Wrap it up.
Come on.
We're there. Kiss the Sky. 24.
Was that Friday, yeah?
This Friday.
Jeez.
Camden, Kiss the Sky.
Kiss the outside. Sky, Camden, be there, be square, bud.
Outside, we got Lola Young, we got MC Bushkin, we got Sweet Pea, we got Essie Maria, we got Brooks, we got Styler, we got it's looking mad. You man, hey,
Rampack.
Hey, Mr. Luton, it's on Friday, bro.
Come on, we day.
Come on.
Listen, through, man.
Shout out the man. It's been a great show, but boom, do you not see that we're at 3 hours? We're always the ones that always lost. You get what I'm saying? That turn up, the man can get a wedding ring. We can get wedding rings. So, you get what I'm saying? Man can last the endurance and that. Shout out CJ. Shout out Darrow and that. But boom, with this outro, and I know it's harsh, but it was the theme, and he was supposed to be here with us. But we give Congo the outro.
Love, respect,
shout out the
big
bro.
Up West, big up Dan, big up Noah,
everyone give your shouts
CJ.
out, and boom, shout out CJ, shout out Smiz, shout out Jim, shout out Jigger. Hey Wes, who you want to shout out?
Yeah, man, shout out all the man, as usual, thank you for having me, man. Always a blessing, man.
Yeah, come on, bro. We're in this. We're in this together. We're really in this together, and this ain't no UK systemic campaign for no. Anything can happen. No. None of them type of things. It's like we're really working. But yo, Smizzy, Jimmy, just shout the names up, man. Narrow.
Come on, big up Shizavelli, P, Noel.
Keys.
Come on, big up Keys, Ricky,
Pell, Pezza. We get to them spots. Keys. You got roasted in the oven. Who else is there? Robert. Yeah, Robert's in there.
Shout out Robert. Come on,
Robert. Man, say Robert. That's what I say. You need to switch that thing to Robin, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? He used to come with that Batman and Robin thing. Shout out Robert. Yeah. Shout out Congo.
If we sign if we sign, obviously signing Enzo, if we sign Casado as well, Jorginho goes to Arsenal, Asna. Yo. Jorginho goes to Asna. Shit. Asna, thank you very much for the 15 million. If we sign Casado as well. Yo. Thank you for the 15 million. Thank you.
Deep CP away, kind of frequency of the slave when it's all a dream trap, trying to break free out the basement, unplugged to the matrix, DNA upgraded, like Neo facing them agents, can't see the shake, these pagans, shake them off.
I had to bring us back because while I'm watching, I'm like, yo, it's so fucked. It's so fucked.
Come on, yo. But listen, yo, big up, man, them, yo. Like I said, big up,
respect.
having me, man.
Love, bro. Bless.
Come on, big up. Awesome. Always, fam. Mr. Lewin.
Come on.